certain locations. So in easy, you're gonna hold like wherever you are, and Dorf's just gonna be moving west, kind of moving like this to that FG mark, kind of like this. E. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change everything over real quick. Sorry, but I'm changing it, okay? So this is what we're doing. Just think first point, we're gonna have Karma hiding like east, you're not kind of peeking. Easy doing the same, but on the south, so you guys aren't pushing for the hill straight off the bat. We're gonna let Dorf get eyes on the south. And then Airborne Squad is still gonna be over on the west, or the eastern end, sorry. On like hat mark, but the BTR is gonna be with Dorf over here. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah, just be advised, these vehicles up into these locations is gonna be noisy and slow.
It'll be slow, that's fine, but I mean, as long we just need to get eyes on our surroundings, and I don't want to push you guys straight into mine entrance without confirming that they're there first. Or not mine entrance, sorry, the log area. So we're gonna let Dorf get eyes first, same with mine entrance. If we see them there, then we'll maneuver. If they're not there, at least we're close enough and we haven't committed that we can get back into the transports. And we can still send a squad to that hilltop.
Okay, right.
See where I put the 4 mark. 1 second. Back. If they're on mine or the log camp, if they're on that hill, I can see southeast quite easily. To the hill to the south and to east.
From that mark, and see southeast easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that hill.
Alright. That's a good point. Hopefully, if they're there, we see them while they see us. So.
Right. No, getting the BTR up here. I'm just gonna be slow.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, cool.
BTR is merely just there for support. We don't even need BTR there. It's too difficult for Airborne to do, then we can just keep it on the road.
I was gonna say, if you want, we can just have the BTR go slow after we pass the bridge and just wait for Dorf to get in position, get eyes on. That way we don't have to expose it right away.
Yeah, sounds nice.
Any more Canadian?
Yeah, but... Yeah, plus that'd be a bitch to get up there anyway.
It'll be awful.
a BRB real quick.
Is it just me, or I feel like there's a lot of regs in this one?
I think it's still only 50% of the players that. But yeah, there's a lot.
All right, hello everybody. It is top of the hour, and it means it's time for some squad ops action. How's it going? It's I am your commentator for this evening, ShadowedRitual, and tonight we bring to you Operation Fallen Tree. It is a pretty old op. I don't think we actually put the date on this one. This is, I believe this is a hut shop. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. And he was one of the, or he was the original mission design. And this is a fun one. It's on Fool's Road. It's an attack defense op. The militia are essentially defending a fob. The Russians, excuse me, the Russians are attacking the fob. But before I go into more detail about the actual operation and I show you the map and everything, let's go over who will be participating in this op command wise. You see the public players joining in now. For the Russian team, we have platoon lead Kuba with his squad leads Yuzi, Dwarf, Karmakut, and we are airborne. For the militia, we have platoon lead Londarts with his squad leads Bump, Revy, Bag of Joe, and It's Crispy. So, as far as platoon leads go, I lean a little more towards Londarts as a command. He just has a lot more ops under his belt, and you know, Kuba's still getting his bearings. Squad leads wise, it's pretty even. They got Karmakut, we are airborne. Dwarf's really solid. Karmakut's really solid. This is solid. Squad leads, pretty solid squad leads here. Bag of Joe, Revy, yeah, Bump. It should be pretty even when it comes to squad leads. Excuse me. And yeah, so it's really going to come down to positioning and timing on attacks for the Russians as they try and assault their objective. And speaking of objective, let's go ahead and go over. This is Karmacut. I am not Karmacut 420 Tommy. I'm Shadowed Ritual. Karmacut is playing, and he's actually going to be. We're actually going to hear his comms first round. Second round, he'll be on the other side. But he's just playing a squad lead. So let's go ahead and bring up the map. I had it on earlier during the sort of like pre-show. The mission objective. Let's go over situations for the Russians. Militia forces have built or acquired a BRDM that has a rather large weapon, able to take out our BTRs and MTLBs with ease. Your platoon's mission is to find out where the militia forces are hiding this BRDM and destroy it. So the Russians, or the militia, have a BRDM that the Russians want to take out. That's essentially their objective. The militia have stolen a BRDM or have built a BRDM, and they're there to assault them. So, militia forces. Our consulting engines assured us that this new light vehicle would easily maneuver through the rough terrain and allow us to ambush Russian BTRs that have been a huge threat to our uprising. Currently, the BRDM works, except it can't move till axles are reinforced. It seems the cannon puts a lot of stress on the drivetrain. Your mission is to hide the vehicle and guard it. Militia forces hiding the vehicle on the map that is currently up. They can hide it in one of 6 positions. You've got hilltop encampment, you've got bunker, I forget what this is, fortress, you've got hilltop encampment, you can do mine entrance, train station, there's this hilltop here. So there's a couple different spots, lumberyard. The militia forces have chosen fortress this time around, so that's what we'll see the Russians try and assault. Let me go ahead and drop the map. And I don't know if they're doing a full platoon brief. Getting the public players in right now. Getting squads assigned. Watches YouTube videos. Yeah, that's actually how a lot of people find squad ops. 420 Tommy is they watch Karmakut's YouTube videos. People spawning in. Let's go ahead and fly over and we'll check out the position that the militia will be digging in at.
Lat kit are we taking specifically?
The one with that scope.
Okay.
Alright, be aware we're having
So
some issues
fortress is
getting people into the
pretty
server,
a
so
pretty solid place to defend. A lot of built-in bunkers and whatnot. I'm not sure if they're going to utilize these at the top. And it makes it really easy to hold the underground if you were to hold bunker solid. They're most likely only going to use the top part of the bunker and possibly just go inside of it to maneuver, because in the end this is the objective. The Russians are attacking or trying to destroy this BRDM. Unfortunately, we don't have the mod, and in the mod this BRDM is a 30 mil BRDM, and it looks pretty ridiculous. But we had to make some adjustments, which is fine. Once the mod gets fixed, everything will be good. Looks like, let's go ahead and bring up names again. There we go. Bag of Joe is going to be holding the hill just west of the objective, or of their objective, with its Crispy and Revy, and Bumps looks like he's going to be on the other side. The mod's broken. The mod breaks every time they update it. So from we had the V11 mod, so when V12 got dropped, you know, or whatever version we're on, the previous version, whenever the next version gets brought out, the mod breaks. And there's only a couple things they got to fix, but they've still got to fix.
yeah, we should have enough to get you a full squad.
Freaking out. Yeah, it's a shame. There's a lot of really neat things in the mod, and once they come back, it just brings a lot of quality of life changes to the mod or to the ops, and it allows us to do a few different things when it comes to like vehicles. And sort of just doing what we want. I know we really want to tweak like ammo, so that way we want you to be able to, you know, dump rounds downrange when you need to, but we don't want you to be able to spam grenades. So I know we're gonna start tweaking the ammo when it comes to the mod. Gotta wait for it to come out. I'm not on the mod team, so I don't know much on it. Should be a pretty solid place. Looks like militia is spawning in, And I like the idea of their approach to the defense is going to be 3 squads on the west, 1 squad on the east. It looks like, and they're really going to put the BRDM out front, use its cannon, use its gun, and then defend it from other sides. We may see some guys spread out here toward the south, but I don't picture them spreading out too far east. Possibly a buddy team to Hilltop Encampment, because it's not a bad spot, bad place to get eyes out and just get
No live time
get
set yet, but
information
should be
on
about
the enemy movement.
10 minutes.
But it's a pretty good
At
distance
most.
to send anybody.
Alright, squad 1's ready to go.
Get back over. Looks like they're gonna do a platoon brief. How customizable is it? Do you know? Are those things possible? If that's so, it's amazing to balance out the most lame parts of the base game. Yes, it is possible. Yeah, I know they give you you can adjust all of those numbers. I know you can adjust. They're talking about oh god, I was just thinking of it.
Also, remember.
It'll come back to me. They can definitely adjust ammo.
For when we're
Oh, hitboxes.
down on
Like
position,
the
remember
hitboxes
the
on
tracer
vehicles,
works
you can
both ways.
change those around and change different spots to disable more things on the vehicle. And I know
And
like
then,
you can
specifiers are
we're
very,
working on
very
like
big
modding in like
So if I
destroying the
tell you
cannon to where it
don't
can't
see
shoot,
anything,
destroying the cannon to where it
still
can't
shoot at the
turn,
building at least,
you
okay?
know, tracking half the wheels, shit like that. Like it would be pretty cool.
Also, because we are the RPK, we actually have semi-auto. It's useful when you don't want to look like an AR but still suppressing.
We do it right. Hopefully we don't.
We hear you.
Listening to local comms, looks like they're lining up for a platoon brief here soon. Still waiting to complete SOTT on the 12th. Oh yeah.
Mad Dog, your job is to stay alive.
You need basic. Our very first Wednesday op of the month is an open op, but every op after that you do need to require basic.
In the BATR.
We can't.
Well, that's fine. Once you take your basic, you can participate. For now, you get to hang out with me on stream. A lot of fun, I know.
He's gonna backlash.
Play these on the weekend, yep.
Right?
I don't miss too many ops. I play most ops. I think the
We're
only
waiting
ops I
for
really
him on
miss
his
are
guys.
Friday ops.
He's doing kids. He's chilling. Just
I really have things.
You know what I really wish we could do? I really wish we could beat people to death. Like true
That would
Russians.
be.
Actually,
What's
bosses
the
can
chain of
participate.
command past me?
Actually, that's
Think of
really
squad
what made me
right.
buy squad too. I was watching Karma Cut videos and playing and doing these ops. And yeah, I've been with the community now for over 10 years. Or 2 years. Yeah, 2 years now. That's pretty neat.
Alright, guys, give me a line
Just,
to the west.
Have him spawn in and
I'll do a line. What's up?
H1,
about to
did
do
you
one.
misspeak or something?
Whoa.
Did I misspeak?
Slow
He
your
said,
roll.
Karma 314.
That's not what he said. Because Karma's
Lining up for the platoon brief. I love a good old platoon brief. A lot of squad leads or a lot of platoon leads are switching more to individual squad briefs, which is fine.
You guys are
I just love me some
through the
platoon
trees
briefs.
behind you guys.
Bring everyone in. Full frog safe, guys.
It's amazing.
Alright, comms, please.
I can feel that.
Welcome
Port
to
Tommy.
Operation Fallen Sheet, Russia versus Militia operation, where the Russians have to find and destroy the militia BRDM somewhere located in the Fools Road area. On the map, you can find 6 different possible locations, all of them marked with red fob. Our job is to clear and find the BRDM in one of the possible 6 locations. We're going to take it step by step though, so for this op, we're going to be, for this planned briefing, we're going to be going into the first location, which is Echo 5, or Echo 495. I'm going to mark it with friendly fob, as that's the one that we're going for first. We're going to mount up our VIX. Airborne Squad 1 has the BTR. He's going to be going first across the bridge. Dismount at this BTR mark, and then put the BTR on this hill just west of him. Infantry is going to be in the town, securing the northern end. In the transports, we got Karma, Dorf, and Husey. They're going to be following right behind him. They're going to dismount in same town. Karma Squad 2 is going to be at the light vehicle mark east of that major hill. Husey Squad 4 is going to be right south of that hill on that SPG marker, while Dorf Squad is with the BTR on this machine gun marker. Our main objective here is to figure out where their fob location is, because if we find their fob location, we can find their BRDM hidden in the same location. So we're primarily looking north. If they are in the northern friendly fob mark location, we're going to converge onto that, take them out. If they are not, we're then going to use some steps up our sleeve to try to figure out where else they are. Or after, if they're not at this fob marked location, we're just going to move over to this hill, which is our secondary objective. Any other questions or any questions for that? I can't go too deep here because there's 6 possible locations. Each are pretty complex to attack. Yeah, any questions?
If I drink 2 5-hour energies, do I have 10 hours of energy or 5 hours of double energy?
Alright.
Any other actual questions? Oh, any actual questions, please?
Play Postscriptum more. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Postscriptum actually. 420. Tell me.
Squad 2, Karmika,
Like Squad more.
1, 3, 4.
Is into Modern Combat.
And then of course down to FTLs.
I have actual question. ROE.
ROE. Shoot on sight.
Alright, they're just gonna open
Actually,
up.
sorry, that's actually really specific. Shoot on sight if you absolutely need to. If the first location, shoot on sight. But if they are like 400, 500 meters away and they don't see you, then there's no point to shoot on sight.
Gotcha.
Good, pretty good ROE. This plan is all gonna be for not because they're not at that point.
Right,
so they're basically gonna transport out and maneuver, and then they're gonna see they're not there. They're gonna have to mount back up, and the plan changes. Ritual, do you commentate all of these squad ops events? I commentate a lot of the squad ops events. We are getting commentators, set up and good to go. So you will start seeing a few different, or you will start hearing a few different voices as commentators, and hopefully like dual co-commentators and whatnot as we expand our stream. But yeah, right now I do stream a lot of the ops.
Yeah. Gonna get my head blown up. Yeah.
God, I love this gun.
Man, it sucks if they don't laugh at us.
This is the one where the British get wrecked ran, BG. No, this is a Russian attacking militia op, and we are live. Everybody mounted up. Looks like we're good to go. And vehicles moving. Do the devs support us, guys? No, we play the game that we played the game the devs put out. Like we have no say in what the devs do. Oh no, the BTR just hit that. Yeah, we have no say in what the devs do. The devs have no say in what we do. We're just our own little entity that uses the game's squad, and we are doing postscriptum ops and uses the game's postscriptum for our One Life events. No, BTR, don't,
move past.
no.
Drivers just pass.
There it goes. They got it. BTR is safe. They didn't flip. almost an interesting start for the Russians. Is the community open to anyone? The community is open to anyone. If you're interested in participating in these events, you should check us out, squadops.gg. All you have to do is sign up on that website, link your Discord, take our Squad Ops Basic Training course, SOTT, and after that, you can participate in any and all of our ops. We couldn't do these ops without the public players who want to participate in these ops. So check us out, squadops.gg. Who is command red? The commands are Kuba for the Russians and Londarts for the militia. Looks like they're spreading out, getting in position, and let's check out this. Like this will sort of tell you how this op or how this platoon is gonna move this op. Let's see how well they can get into positions, listen to commands. Let's listen to their comms, and this is sort of the dry fire exercise as they move.
Did you still want that BTR up on the hill with you guys?
Yes.
Calling for the BTR to move up the hill. Dwarf's moving his guys up, trying to get eyes on. Let's see if this BTR is going to get up there. I don't think this is... Yeah, okay. Dwarf says yes, if it can make it. I don't think it's going to make it. Let's get down on this. The BTR cannot really climb these hills.
Actually, I'm looking at it. I don't think they can make it.
Who gets the money from YouTube streams? We don't make money off the YouTube streams.
Tell your guys not go on that hill. Bring it to you.
We do have a donation button on the website, squadops.gg, but that all goes to server upkeep, but anything.
Alright, so it's 4, squad 2, you guys know not to peek the hills, don't crest. Primarily just waiting on squad 3 to give us visual contact if possible, and same as squad 1.
Oh, you're good. Nobody...
Yeah, Afer, man, I don't see anything right now.
Copy that.
Big Hill is
pretty open.
Nice spread by Dwarf. These guys getting positioned on the bottom side of the hill to assault up if they need to. Dwarf is just getting eyes on. This is an okay spread. A little clumped up there. Like to see some more spacing. Everywhere else is in okay position for what the plan was told, or what Kuba had told them the plan was. They're most likely just gonna have to mount up and remaneuver. They've got about 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers worth of space between them. How big is this map? Probably about 1 kilometer between them diagonally. But they're gonna have to go on the roads most likely. I believe Dwarf is gonna take this hill. Dwarf may maneuver here and swing around mine entrance, go to the B4 hill. 4 is probably gonna take this hill at D4. This is the tallest hill on the map. Try and get eyes on. 2 may mount up. They're gonna have to. Ideally, they're gonna mount up and then just try and get to like Hilltop or something, way closer. But chances are they're gonna stay on foot and push. So we're looking at possibly. We're looking at 10 minutes of maneuvering, I'd say. Hopefully 4 if they get in these vehicles, or 5 if they take a couple shortcuts and less safe routes. Because we have the 3D view. We have the
around the mine entrance now.
Okay, yeah. See, we have the colors on our map. We know that there's no enemies within the kilometer of them. They do not. So they're taking it slow. They're doing what they should. They're making sure there's 6 points they need to check, and it's easy to get spots on a lot of these. On a lot of these spots and narrow down. So this shouldn't take too long, but we're probably looking at 10 minutes of maneuvering. As Dwarf is gonna, he's already taken out mine entrance. 4 is gonna neutralize lumberyard. Dwarf's gonna move over, check out train station, possibly by going to C5. I'd like to see them go to C5, the B4 area. Get there. Let's go look at militia movement as the Russians continue to clear. Because I just saw somebody peek up on the map. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So the spread here.
Keep going to your like a Delta 5.
On the back side of the hills, BRDM in the front. This is okay. They've got a buddy team here of Alpha Guido and Hawk. Scouting. They're both lats.
2 and 4. Can you guys confirm that Echo 49 is clear? Obviously, since you're there taking contact, I'm gonna assume it is.
Hughes, you have eyes on?
This is an interesting spot. It's a lot of pressure on these guys to land their rounds. Which, speaking of lats, I never went over. I went over the mission objective, but I never went over what the assets were. So let me go over that so you guys know what they are working with. This round 1 or round 2? No, this is round 1. And we're still in the early game of this, so you haven't actually missed anything. You've only missed a few minutes of maneuvering as the Russians clear out the first of 6 positions. So the Russian team, what they're going to be using to assault the militia, per squad, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 SL, 2 FTLs, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 light anti-tank kit, and 1 medic. The vehicles are 1 BTR and 2 trans trucks. They're most likely just going to be using the BTRs, not wanting to give away their position with the trans trucks. Militia assets they're going to use to defend are 2 automatic riflemen, 2 light anti-tank kits, and 1 medic per squad. That's a lot of firepower against those that BTR. 8 lat kits or 8 rockets. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of firepower against that BTR. Unless the BTR is very conscious about where it's facing. The vehicles allotted to them are 2 Dishkatekis, 1 logistics truck with any load, and 1 BRDM, which is the objective, which cannot move.
Command, this is 2. I have eyes on Hilltop. No movement right now. Over.
Good comm so far for the Russian.
At first glance, no. I can only see the northernmost building. Over.
Oh, this is a cool map. But we can still see stuff.
You're going to be moving to that interior hill position. You're going to be trying to get eyes on Hilltop and
there's like 3 different maps.
Actually, not mine entrance because we have eyes on that, but primarily Hilltop. So.
Command, suspicion that they set up in the fortress.
Want to let you guys know that I'm loving these events. Hopefully we'll get SOTT done soon. Maybe able to join in. Yeah, check us out. Yeah, you obviously know where to see our events. There is a SOTT on Saturday, somebody says. Not sure if available. Wouldn't be full up by now. Yes. It's probably full, but if you sign up and get on the wait list, the chances of you getting in are I mean, I'm not sure. I'd say pretty high, because sometimes people just don't show up. I mean, and it couldn't hurt. The worst that happens is you just don't get in.
Man, I can keep heading west and get better eyes on train station.
I don't think they're here.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not seeing anything in the trees.
Go for it.
I think they would have shot us if they were.
Want extra squad supporting you? Then,
I mean,
but if not, then you keep going by yourself.
Yeah, the four is still loaded up in these.
Heard.
It's just chilling in those trans trucks. Continuing to move west. So they've cleared out two spots. They've cleared out mine entrance. They've cleared out lumberyard. One is just who do you think is gonna come into contact first? One or three? Three versus these two, or do you think one is gonna have pushed far enough over to see these guys at Fortress? So we're gonna go get a close look at these actual emplacements at Fortress, because it looks like they're dug in, and I'd like to see how far east these guys actually are and how far south they're holding onto the Fortress area. But let's check out. Yeah, let's go check that out. They're just going to continue to move west. They're getting a little spread out for in my opinion. For scouting, I guess this is fine. They're just trying to get as maximum vision. But if one of these guys comes into contact, it's going to be several minutes before anybody else is going to be in the area. I guess that's why Dwarf has Squad 4 and with the trans trucks just immediately reinforced, which is actually a solid idea. And but when it comes to like 3 and 1, they're really far apart.
Anyone ND?
All right. The squad 3 is actually pretty far south. This is actually pretty good.
Fire somewhere.
ND, I did not hear it. I was probably talking over it. I apologize. We're just gonna figure out where this ND came from.
Alright, scratch last.
Oh no, nobody heard it. Pretty dug in. They're using their rifleman sandbags. They don't have too much build points.
Zero movement in the courtyards or in the windows at this time.
But they're really spread out. Really spread out, and I like that. I'm a dispersion kind of person.
Move over to Ammo Hill.
Ammo Hill, roger that.
You don't want everybody in the same area because it allows the enemy to fire back on you in a concentrated way. Like if you're firing from a wider wall, you can't suppress everybody. Right, they see shit at Fortress. They see things at Fortress.
They have a base of fire on the west side of the road, west of Fortress, A123, approximate, and then fortifications directly on Fortress itself. Over.
Wow, Karma can see that.
Heard.
I think the two scouts won't engage until the Russians are fairly committed. Yeah, they may be waiting, but the BTR is not in no, like, it's nowhere near those guys.
That makes our job easy.
You still want to move into ammo?
Are we going to ammo?
Karma can see that. Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Get eyes on that. Look at that. Yep.
Crisis 4, can I start heading northwest to the hill?
Being continues to do it as a hobby during my university time. Is there maybe something I could be able to get involved to? Let's check. You should submit a staff application. It's all on our Discord, and apply to content creation. We can definitely get back with you.
Take it hard, take it fast. Get up to that lip right there. Get your stamina back.
So 2 and 4 moving to Ammo 3. You're gonna be following the edge of the map forest all the way to like Alpha 3-3 or like Bravo 3, and 1 is moving with you 3. Everyone understands that?
Yeah, 3 copies.
Copy. So you want me to regroup that train?
Yep. You're gonna be going to train, dismount, and then move on foot with the BTR following.
Copy.
Let me know when you're all at full.
Alright, let's see this movement here. The 3's gonna move to train, 4's gonna move to train, 4's gonna... Okay, they're gonna move the BTR all the way back. They're gonna regroup. Attack from the south. Okay. Good. 2. see where they're gonna move. I don't think I caught him. Possibly Ammo Hill, just to because you can actually lay down a pretty okay base of fire from Ammo Hill.
Ammo guys. They could probably be up there as well.
Good call from I think that was Lord Chonka. You can actually get a really solid base of fire down here at Ammo Hill. They've got ammo bags. They can reload off the rifling ammo bags, and they can just keep their heads down because we'll go fly over again. If they keep some of their heads down, that's fine. But look at the spread they've got. This is really, really good spread. I can't get over this. They're a little clumped up here, but this is fine. This is possibly a squad lead and an automatic rifleman. Which is, yeah. What did I say? Squad lead and an AR. This is one of the most powerful combos in our ops. We don't have optics, so you just split it up. You give the binoculars from the squad lead and that AR, and it is just a laser beam. As long as they're able to communicate, this is a really solid boost, and I like this. This whole log basically acts like a sandbag.
North, you're gonna be into a clearing, so I need you to get in cover east.
Let's continue to check out the rest of it.
Yeah,
Where are these guys? Are these inside or on the?
Yeah,
these guys
so,
on the inside.
So everyone's aware the
Really?
game plan is to have the BTR.
Really?
One
Long Darts
squad
wants to
at, like,
hold
Alpha 3, Alpha
the
Bravo
inside
3 as
part
a
of.
fire, while 4 and
Fortress.
2 move in from Ammo Hill.
Interesting.
Using the small islands of cover.
Interesting,
to
because
get
this is the
fortress from
objective.
southeast. Everyone understand that?
And this means once the Russians know that this is the object, or this is where the objective is, they don't have to go inside anymore. And that sort of just neutralizes all of this.
Contact until 3 and 1 start their base of
This
fire.
suddenly becomes useless as these guys are just watching nothing because they've got to defend that. If they really wanted to hold up so tight inside of Fortress, they should have put the BRDM in.
Squad 1's gonna dismount train.
We'll see if it works out for them. Maybe the Russians commit to Fortress immediately without seeing the BRDM and try and come in through the tunnels on right here on the south, and I believe there's some on the east. I'll go check those out in a sec, and try and commit through this area. But I don't picture that happening. Obviously, I am not a fortune teller or anything. Yeah, right here. We'll see. Maybe these guys will be gods and push out later on. But this wall of fire on the back side of the hill, and let's check out this north side of the hill. What's their defense like on the northeast? One's really far back. I don't think they're gonna be able to see anything. I think these guys are more meant to be forgotten and then wait for the commitment before pushing in for the flank.
If you're on Fortress,
Possibly
expect some
flank
sort
an
of
element.
contact element at Alpha 3. So be advised 3 and 1 as you're moving there. You might have contact.
Yeah,
Copy that.
Comms are giving necessary information. Good. Not bad. Not good. Even it's doing its job.
I don't see any to our north right now.
If they're on OP, if you skyline here, those
Copy.
Communication is solid.
just keep an eye out.
3 and 1 may come into
Man, you want
contact
to
here
lead
soon.
to get initial
Let's go check this
recon
out.
done on the fortress?
Trying to
Yeah,
pick up.
affirm. See if you can see anything. Keep your squad concealed, but yourself. We don't want
Roger.
anyone getting peeked.
Do they know? They do not. Scout group about to get eyes, yeah.
Keep your squad concealed.
Or it's gonna be Hawk.
Roger.
Because yeah, I don't think Alpha Guido's in any position to see, but it's gonna be Hawk who possibly spots this. Who's gonna be spotted first? BVD runner, maybe Wolf Rock, Dwarf possibly. I'm gonna keep flickering. No, Hawk's gonna see this. Yeah, Hawk can see that. You see the movement. The way to scout in ops or in squad is to just keep your screen still, and then just wait for your eyes to catch the movement. Because if you're moving, like, it makes it really difficult to see. Like, watch, I'm trying to move back and forth. Like, it makes it really difficult to spot anything as it's moving, which is why we have the outlines on most of the time. But Hawk definitely knows these guys are there. We'll see if he opens fire. Alpha Guido. These two. Maybe they'll just let them pass. Trigger discipline? No, Dwarf is running directly into them. Oh no. They're gonna try and run. They're gonna try and run. Okay, good. They just want to run. I like this. They're not gonna suicide. They're just gonna get out of there. That is awesome. They're gonna move. Because as long as they keep eyes on, the one, maybe 2 kills these guys get, cool. You got 2 kills. That's, I mean, before you 2 died. That's awesome. If they can just maintain eyes on them, that is gonna be better than any kills they could get. Because this, okay, they spotted Alpha.
You can only learn this in Chechnya.
He's just running.
Combat comms, guys.
Combat comms.
Contact 103. 2, if you can angle yourself west to see if the contact might spot you.
Oh
Just try to use
god.
that.
Oh no, Hawk's been spotted.
Break. This is 2. I have positive ID on enemy support by fire element northwest across the road of Fortress. I'm gonna try to get more info.
Thanks, Ryan.
Copy.
Got perfect eyes on him. Oh no, Hawk's not gonna be able to make it out of this. Don't try it, Hawk. Don't try it. Lex Ryan's a sniper. I've seen him. This man knows how to shoot.
One scout identified and killed.
Lies.
Another contact.
Lies.
I have eyes on secondary enemy position. Could be the same element or supporting element south of the northern SBF. That is west across Fortress.
One frag will kill us all.
Copy. I don't think they're in Fortress.
Alpha Guido's just gonna run.
No,
Sorry, Hawk.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
out.
in the area for sure. The objective
He's
has
gotta
to
lay
be
here.
in Fortress.
Take out who he can now. Or just wait.
Heard. We're gonna follow the same plan, but we're not gonna send 2 and 4 inside Fortress proper. You're just
Watching
guys
him
just
like
sit on top,
fill in the
moving
blank. Something. I'll figure out the word later.
Just keep holding positions. Great info. Keep it up.
Bibby's gonna run up on him. The rock's blocking their view. They may just walk past him. What's this camo like? Camo's not that good. Not a lot of brush here. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Alright, he's gotta take shots. He has to. If he gets up, he's dead. Partisan's been hit. 2 tagged. 2 really hurt. He's not killing any. The medic's gonna be able to get him back up. Back to full, I mean, not. Partisan really hurt. Bybee really hurt. Or Bybee's kinda hurt. Seared chest. Looks like he's the medic. He's gonna be able to heal these guys back to full. He's gonna pull out his frag round. Oh no. Yeah, he's gonna get caught in the crossfire. Oh no. Oh no, Hawk. He's getting Cappy Kush, Mad Dog got him from the flank, Spaceman got him from the southeast. Frag round hits Bybee. Heroes and then Hawk goes down. So he goes 1 for 1. He had no choice there. He tried to run. He tried to get out, but he got caught by Lex Ryan. He had to stop. He got bandaged. He got pushed up on, and so he just had to take out who he could. Nice try by Hawk. It gives him a lot of information. It really slows down the Russians. Where did Alpha Guido fall back to? Because this would have been his fallback position as well. Is Alpha Guido just falling all the way back? Looks like it.
If what Dorf is saying is true, that he's only got into contact with a scout or like a buddy team, that means that they're not distracted at all. So that's 2 people out of their platoon. We want to keep our positions until 1 and 3 get in position to start supporting, and then you guys are going to be moving north as.
So 1 and 2 get into position here. 2 and 4 get in position here. I like this spread. It's really it seems really far, and I want to say it's really far, but it is not in reality because the amount of fire they can lay down from the crossfire here actually really works in their favor from these 2 hills. So we'll see if this pays off for them.
Okay.
The only problem is assaulting
2, 1 and
from
3.
here.
Be advised, if
This
you
isn't
press
okay.
the
So
North Hill, you are now approaching. You have MG teams set up across the valley in roughly south side of Alpha 2. There's quite a few MGs set up there looking southbound. Over.
Not bad, you.
look at that. Who he spotted here?
Just fine.
Yeah, you can definitely spot those.
I'm doing terrible. If you see that BR, if you see our BDM,
I copy. Okay, 3. Keep clearing out that area. 1, I'm gonna ask you to clear out the other location of Bravo 324.
So good eyes by Karma. Has anybody spotted Karma though? Do they know where these are? They know this element is here for sure. They know that at least a squad, possibly two. I'm not sure what the call was. But do they know 2 and 4 are here? Because that could be the change. Because 1 and 2 have a good assault path pushing through here if they can be neutralized. 1 and 4 can neutralize.
2 teams looking straight south. That BTR could get hit by something.
Or sorry, 2 and 4. 2 and 4 can neutralize that position, allowing 1 and 3 to push. Push the BTR. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the BTR.
They will have eyes on the MG teams on the south side of Alpha 2.
Where are they going to position? Where do you think they're going to position this BTR? Where's a good spot? Because the things you got to take into account with the BTR is it can't go up steep hills without giving away its positions for too long. You want to keep it to roads. It has terrible depression. It can't look down, so you can't have it too close and too far up. God, that rocket destroyed me. Yeah, Hawk had like no choice. Yeah, like y'all got him. Like him and Alpha Guido tried to run. They didn't want to come into contact with you guys. They spotted you. They turned tail and ran. And then not fun guy. What? Lex Ryan spotted him, pinned him down, and he had to just hold his position until y'all completely ran up on him. So 1 for 1 for the Russians versus militia. These guys are just respawned, so that's fine.
Alright, copy. Oh, that means we got 1, yeah.
I thought if you went down on that original contact anyway.
If Hawk had landed some headshots, he'd have gotten 2, I think.
So, hold on. You guys are going to be moving.
Pushing up very slowly. They don't want to get too aggressive. They don't know if that scout was 1 or 2 or a squad or, you know, half the platoon.
Once in the order, you guys are going to be moving as a unit. You guys can bound whatever you want. Just work together. But just figure out a path for now.
I like the bounding here. I'm not sure if this is in local or sorry, squad comms. But the bounding is working really well for BBD Runner, Lex Ryan in particular, as they move up and take point. Dwarf is definitely one to use bounding,
why you get
so it's probably being done in squad comms. Go check out these MG positions and see exactly where they're watching from. Still a lot of time spent on maneuvering so far in this op. When was live?
We got a plan to maneuver.
127.
Know when you want to
so we're 30 minutes into this op. 1 kill so far. 1. It's that's part of the of this op is the maneuvering, the positioning of these guys, and it's working out. I like what you can do on Fool's Road. Good spread between 1 and 3 and 1. They probably need to get into a line here. I'd say just spread that out just a little bit more. Okay, let's watch this fire. Gonna open fire onto Phoenix.
They're behind a large horizontal log. If you can find it.
That's distinct, actually. Really, that helps.
Yeah, Command, I can confirm enemy squad in Alpha 2-8, roughly.
The Dwarf is going to be the assaulting squad, I think. Let's watch from his perspective as he pushes on.
Okay,
he
I
now
can get
has
my
Alpha 2.
LMG
yeah, get on
set
that
for
rock.
you. Distance 400, 300.
Yeah, Karma
it's
just called him
probably
out. That was, yeah, that's actually a really good spot because there's not a lot of down trees. There's a lot of rocks, but down trees, those are pretty rare.
3, if you can start engaging.
Push try wants a bonsai charge. I don't know if that's gonna work for them. Suiciding through this open field because it goes downhill, and then there's about 100 meters of just open ground.
You can do so now.
Unless they use these tree lines, which would really put them in an awkward spot.
The enemy squad that
I want to see the fire. Shoot.
Of the northwest
already.
By fire has moved.
Because it's going to be a really nice crossfire, which I'll get a high up view.
They're a little further back, but they're proceeding to run northbound.
You watching run northbound?
Should we advance along the ridge?
Londarts is really focused on here.
Have very good eyes from
One
here
is
because
pushed
of the
off the
foliage.
wall and made it. I
To
like
our
this.
left,
What his idea
like
is with
further
the squad
west,
is to
there's some
swing
map
in
edge we
after
can
the
use.
commitment. I
Straight
like that.
north of you. On the west side of the field, there's a small tree line. Do you think you'd be able to move up that tree line with the basic fire element fire?
Whoever's checking this out.
Stand by.
But we have to go out in the open. Well, we have to go down this hill out in the open to cross, so.
Well, we're gonna fucking go straight northwest.
Command, I believe 4 can move closer to the objective
It doesn't
without
go,
getting
like,
spotted. Do
the
you
border
want to
is
start doing
just
that?
I know,
feet away from here.
I know.
Yeah, go ahead, Lisa.
Alright, hey, execute that and I'll cover you.
I went shooting explosions. Yeah, Tommy. The maneuvering is cool.
We're gonna try it though.
But I want to hear the shots now.
Yeah, we can do a
Space
fire
Hell
team pushing
boys.
north and another fire team covering.
Yeah, it's map edge.
Okay, so hold your pawns for now. You're gonna keep up that base of fire. You're not gonna push until that.
Haha, I can go over here. But this is map edge here. They're gonna try and stick to as much of this tree cover as they can, which is honestly the best path.
So
they can go a little further downhill, but they're gonna want to try and stay up here.
Secondary enemy position spotted. I've got contact. Roughly Bravo 296. The hill features southeast of Fortress.
You seeing southeast of Fortress?
Copy that. That's where you guys are moving in force. So.
Oh. 4 is gonna get here. Okay. 2 is gonna be the base of fire. 4 is gonna move to Hilltop. Move to B2. 1 is gonna be base of fire here with the BTR. 3 is gonna move from here to assault 3 here. This is gonna be. The plan is good. I like the plan. It's just got to be timed well. If 3 moves now, 4's still moving. 4's got to. So this whole thing hinges on 4 getting into position here. I don't think they can push all the way to Hilltop. They got to just skirt Hilltop and push.
2 squads west, 1 squad in, 1 squad northeast, east side.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
They're reading the situation pretty well.
We're gonna beat them on the west, so the BTR.
I'll pull up this map so we can actually see.
You obviously can't see anything with the BTR. You're just gonna have to support. Whenever you can, just suppress, start shooting.
Command, I'm ready to move whenever everyone else is.
That's spacing, yeah.
Holding on the BTR. That's very now.
Hey, Hughesy, start cutting further
yeah,
northwest.
Spacing is This isn't assault spacing though. They're wanting to push and stay close to get into position quickly, and then they'll spread out once they get a little bit closer. The base of fire's actually got a pretty nice spread. This spacing, well, I really like the militia spacing. They're only clumped up where they need to be, specifically quad leads and ARs. But everybody else, like, they got really nice spots, and it makes a nice big wall for
command
everybody to shoot from.
With the enemy positions on the west side, 4 and 2 will perhaps breach the entry point on the bottom floor southeast side of Fortress. Over.
Heard. Try not to get stuck in there.
Try not to what?
Try not to get stuck inside Fortress. If he's giving us the actual Fortress itself, it could be a trap or some sort of bait. So.
Okay, Roger.
Definitely don't want to come in here. Carmen just so he basically just asked, can he assault from here? He wants to come in from through this door, and that sort of plays right into Launder's call. With the information that's been called out.
Start shooting without the BTR, you know that. Just start suppressing.
I've got another shoot.
Wait for everybody to sort of get into position. 3's waiting for targets. Tommy, the op has been going for about 40 minutes now. Russians trying, waiting to push. Still waiting on 4, I think, is before all this can kick off. Just looking for targets. I don't think they can really see anything from their spot. It has to all be through tree cover. They can shoot at the position, but they can't see said position.
Fortress.
Copy. 3 and 1, just start shooting. It doesn't matter if you don't see any, just start suppressing hilltops.
Alright, one's engaging.
There they go.
You guys need to start suppressing to pull off pressure from 4 and 2.
There we go.
This 4 we have not spotted yet. Have not.
Copy. You remember you have contact to your straight northwest.
So who are they trying to suppress?
They're Bravo 1, keypad 9, Bravo 1, keypad 8. So just keep your head down.
So the idea is for squads 3 and 1 to suppress, to draw pressure off of the 2 and 4 as they move. So they're really just shooting at where they have ideas, which this is all really accurate, honestly. Like BVD runner shooting sort of where contact is, not exactly, and this fire can definitely be guided in. But we have no targets is pretty, like, BVD runner can definitely see this if he had Dwarf's binoculars in this position. I think Dwarf is just he's looking the wrong direction, I think.
Alright, 3, start moving up that line of approach.
There they go.
1, start pivoting west if you can. Pivot your infantry west 1, and keep the BTR there.
Frag iron almost hit.
That was real close.
Are you good?
Nope.
4, this is 2. Be advised, 2 might draw contact in a second. You will have to move on it fast in your position if we do.
Fire is inaccurate. That's fine. They just need he needs to lower it essentially.
Flip.
I don't think he knows where that rocket came in from because it came in from over here on the almost direct north. Looks like Sear Chest Hero and Partisan are going to try and move up. Squad 4 is going to get hard since they have to fight with the northern position and the western position unless they have some good shots. Squad 4 is going to get wrecked. I could agree with that. Squad 4 could possibly get wrecked if Squad 2 doesn't support. But the western position, I don't think they really need to worry about unless they push out. Sear Chest, Partisan, Hero going to try and move up. This is where the next action is going to be. Everything else is just sort of base of fire. I'm unsure why 2 decided not to shoot at any of this because they saw all of this. Why didn't Karma move his AR in and try and suppress? Because it's yeah, I'm unsure why Squad 2 didn't try and push, or 2 didn't try and lay down some kind of fire. He got pretty anxious for the assault. The Partisan, Sear Chest, and Hero made good spacing here. I'd like to see the rest of Door Squad move in now, and I want to see Squad 1 pick up their base. I'm not hearing a lot of shots from here. Is it the BTR glitch?
Let's just go west.
No, I can hear him.
I just want to spin out the base of fire.
3.
There they go.
327. Copy. That was the
update on kills. No kills.
I'm seeing these guys.
There they go. Keep up the base of fire. Allow 3 to move. They can see this, right?
Hey, 4, this is 2.
They're on the back side of the hill, looks like.
Southeast entry.
Phoenix is on the wrong side of the hill.
Entry and get
okay, he gets out now once the BTR changes position. Yeah, they've all moved to the back side of the hill waiting for the Russians to push them now. Squad 2 may hold till they clump up more. Shot from Atomic out to the BTR. Did it not hit? Close. Really, oh wow. A much better shot than I would have made. It landed just in front. I saw the smoke.
Just about.
Really good shot. Considering the distance, that's a good, 200-meter shot. More.
I want to get a peek over
up the hill.
there.
Up the hill a little bit. There you go.
There they go.
The other hills
behind.
Reloading.
Okay, we're gonna try to make a push for that in about 3 minutes.
What's on fire? If they're sending a squad, which usually happens.
Get up to the line. Don't worry about rear security.
Don't worry about rear security. Gets flanked.
Rear security this time. It's up to you. I don't want to make you sit here. It's kind of boring.
See anything?
Looks like 3's gonna try and push up. This BTR needs to keep firing, even if it can't see anything.
1, keep
because
infantry west.
3 needs to, get a needs that cover to continue to move.
Alright, Hughes, I'm counting on you to lock down the top bunkers. I'm gonna make a move for the bottom in a second.
Roger. The one directly on northwest looks empty.
Alright, Hero's gonna start to push. 2's prepping for a push on a fortress. 4's gonna hold top side of fortress. Watch as this assault happens. Oh, there's a lot of red.
2, we are moving now.
Yeah, that almost gets confusing, doesn't it?
Spread out.
So Hero takes out Phoenix.
Can't buy pun.
No, takes shot at
I know.
Gemmed. I'll look the other way because I can see everything through that. Update on kills, still 1-1. Phoenix in his AR, holding back Hero Partisan and Sear Chest.
You can simply sit on the outside of it, clear the top.
Great.
You don't need to.
3, you have a
vehicle
squad
might be
going to
inside
your
the hangar,
southeast.
over.
3, you have a squad moving to your southeast on you. You're getting flanked.
Command, we're
Watching
gonna
Jack
check
and
to
Hero.
see if there's in. If we hit heavy resistance, we will not force it.
Okay, copy. 2, perfect.
Dorf, there's a squad wing up the hill to your southeast.
We're taking shots for suppress top.
So 2's taking contact now. So this contact's actually moving real slow. Dwarf's moving really deliberately here. This is interesting. Karma's taking contact here from Silas. No, from those guys, Noden, NSA Spy, the Alpha Guido, Jacko 800, and possibly Hamdog. Dwarf is gonna try and hold back this northern element of Savita, Ramus, Fulcrum, and Reiguku. This is such a compact fight from so many different, in so many different directions. It's almost hard to keep track of it all. 50-50 on who's going to win so far. I 100% agree, Holmes. It's update on kills. It's 2 kills now for the Russians, 1 kill for the militia. I'm not sure where this guy died, but still, like, it can swing anyone's way. If you were to put this through a machine, I'd say it would favor militia because it's got the stationary defensive position, and they've just got to wait for the militia, the Russians to push them. But that's just the defender's advantage. So anyway, it looks like Phoenix was the one who had gone down. Yeah, possibly taken out from that BTR. Here, Partisan Sear Chest still holding. Very hesitant to move. Very hesitant to move for an assault. Like, I feel like it's like an assault through molasses or something. It's just so slow.
Yeah, it's coming right over
Chris,
us.
It was Phoenix the one who died, who was right here. His position was right here with Dead Gemiu. Oh, he's crawling back. Look at him crawl away. Scared. There he is. This is where he died.
We were just taking contact far northwest. Probably the same with the guys too.
Roger that. We're pushing through the building now. If you can get control over the exits on the north side, that would be much appreciated.
Copy, yeah, not your southeast, your northeast, my correction.
Folk is in a position to destroy the right flank. Let's check out where Folk is.
I reckon we're other side of the road, it's north side. That's where we are.
Roger that.
Actually, hold on. 4, you're gonna be moving on the south into Fortress. I'm gonna move you.
Looks like Hero's shooting at Dead Gemiu. How long did it take to get to this point? This was actually a pretty long op to get into position, or a pretty long position to get into. It took them about 30 minutes to get into this position before we actually started coming into stiff resistance, and now it's slowed to a crawl, and kills are slowly trickling in and out. 2 kills for Russians, 1 kill for the militia, and they're making some progress. I just don't think they're moving as quickly as they could be.
Still supporting.
Copy.
But I say that with the knowledge that I and you guys have the 3D view, or the eye in the sky view. We've got the outlines. We know exactly where everybody is facing and what exactly everybody is doing. So we know where we can cut the corners and make up that time. These guys are just being as careful as possible, and we'll just watch them try and clear this.
Clear. All right. Chris, hold back. Who's taking point?
Alright,
you have something to your left.
Silas is the one who's going to be
Watch
watching
your left.
down
Right,
there.
so what do you have left?
I'll go left, you go right. Peek at the same time. Ready?
Roger.
Ready, stand by.
1, 2, 3, go.
Ready, go.
Contact right.
Contact right side. Contact right. Contact.
Silas missed his shots. Why are you gonna
push? Frag,
no.
Send back to the right side. Send back to the right side.
Oh no, why are you gonna force this?
Stay off their ass.
Don't force this.
We have tagged inside the building.
I'm right here. I'm just following you.
Come out through.
Cover that too.
Push.
No,
Go.
don't force
Get the
this.
fuck in there.
Yeah, Jesus.
Go after this.
Go.
Oh, you feel about the contact too, sit right.
This is a really nice push. Silas is gonna pop a grenade.
Fuck, that's
He's
a
gonna kill
frag.
these guys.
Grenade.
Cover that 3, 4.
Watch the
They
right.
lost 2 to this.
Keep pushing.
Holy shit, grenade back.
Chris Mount's
You're gonna clear
going
the
prone in the
Hilltop
hallway.
Fortress while she's clearing the insides.
Fuck.
No, they.
Bravo, get up here and help him.
Why are they?
Cover me,
I don't think this is the position they need to force. Silas just has such a commanding. Silas trying to hold him back. He's gonna toss another grenade. This may take out 2 more. Takes out Warface. Oh my god. He lost 4 to this. 2, the Lord Chonka and Chris Mount go down to a push from Flicker. Holy shit. What an ill-advised assault through Fortress. Karma's squad just gets decimated.
That was close.
From 9 down to 3. That was brutal indeed. Silas gets 4, Flicker gets 2. Another frag out. Not far enough. Alright, let's go check out where squad 4.
Outside or on top?
4 is outside on top.
Okay, you want us rejoining and integrating with 4?
Yes.
Sending the whole squad through the tunnels is such a bad idea, video game movies, and that is exactly what Kuba said not to do. If you earlier on, he said he doesn't want to commit to those tunnels if they give you the top.
No.
And Karma said he'd see if they came into contact. If they came into contact, they'd pull back. But then he commits his full squad to this. So maybe it's just a heat of the moment. They get really aggressive. They need to make up for the deaths they've got, kind of thing. But I don't think the command's orders were to assault that one. Partisan goes down to a frag grenade. A lot more medium range contacts here. Update on kills: 3 for the Russians, 10 for the militia. Sometimes life be what it do. Exactly. Sometimes things just don't work out. Sometimes you just like, I've committed to this. I guess I'm committed. I'm just trying to picture what went through Karma's head through that.
Copy, we're moving.
We'll see what happens on that north flank. Right now we're looking at the western flank of Squad 1 and Squad 3. BTR really needs to get in this fight. I haven't heard it fire too much. 3 and 1 have made good progress, forcing Squads 3 and 2 for the militia back. And that may allow them to get an overhead shot onto this BRDM, which is, after all, the objective. Right here. It hasn't fired a shot yet. It's looking like it wants to fire a shot, so it's not. I don't think the orders are for it to hold fire and stay hidden. It's just the Russians haven't run into it yet. How many militia versus Russians?
Next to us, less known. We'll push from our side over.
Roger.
11, 21 Russians versus a lot more militia.
Just be advised, we've got squads possible north pushing to Fortress.
Yeah, like 30, 34, 35. They've only lost 4, yeah. They're coming downstairs too now. Huh.
Take it nice and easy.
You guys are 1 floor above us, 1 floor down, you have contact. Copy?
Copy.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Alright, door standby, my guys are maneuvering.
What are you doing in here?
And it's 1 on the security.
Alright. Let's check out where this BTR got really close. I like this.
It sounds like it's coming dead
Use the BTR. Bullfrog goes down to an AR. BTR. There's nobody on this hill to stop it. Really nice use of the BTR here.
This bunker right here.
They really want that bunker, right? Why do you want that bunker? Looks like somebody's going down to what are they shooting at? Oh, they see things. They think they see things in that bunker. Nothing there.
I was just firing at the bunker.
Okay.
Contact.
Nice use of the VCR to take out these sandbags.
Straight ahead of us. 326.
Spartan frag, repeat.
Frag run goes wide. They're trying to dig up these sandbags, I think, is the thing.
Jay, we're not going to be able to engage the flank. We're getting pinned.
Fire pinning down most of the militia. They've had to fall back and consolidate forces, which is fine. They haven't lost a lot of guys for their troubles. They've taken out plenty of the Russians. So this fallback strategy is working out really well.
Husey, let me know when you go down a floor, okay?
We are breaching the compounds, corridor-rated MGs. We're struggling.
But this is allowing the BTR to sort of get shot at by the BRDM, apparently. Oh no. They don't know where the BRDM is. I think that's what shot at it. Yeah, 100%. That's the BRDM as soon as, or the BTR as soon as it peeked that. And that, the BTR doesn't have the depression if it comes in from this direction. BRDM takes out Spaceman. Big Red Guy has no idea where that came from. Oh, it's gonna be an awkward spot for the BTR basically has to blitz over the hill to get the depression and hope he doesn't get shot at by the anything else. Like a lab.
Okay, we're
I'm still a three-way junction in the fucking bottom, but we're keeping them here. Force pushing north down to pushing the top to bottom. Over.
They're gonna get pushed from the rear by this basically. Oh no. This element here up in the north that was forgotten about by everybody, including myself.
Shit in Fortress. I want you guys to get out of there. Every one of you guys inside Fortress, get out of there, get on top. Right now.
4's down, I'm gonna regroup with 4 and take him.
One's engaging contacts at Alpha 165 with heavy emplacements.
Copy that one.
Get out of Fortress. That was the order. This is good. You're
entire to the southeast. Direct south of Fortress, entire squad.
Karma's gonna come up behind these guys now. This is perfect.
Are they at the entrance yet?
This is perfect.
Oh, they're past the entrance. Past the entrance.
Well, are they pushing to flank us in
Sorry,
here?
can you repeat that? Contact South Fortress?
No, they're past. They're southwest of the entrance. They're direct south of Force position.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You're looking the wrong way, Karma.
Alright, we're here on you, Karma.
He gave you the direction and you looked the exact opposite direction. What are you doing? He said they're southwest of the entrance. Please. Please.
I think they're above us.
What is this?
Bravo 248. Bravo 2, keep
Everybody, I heard that right? He said southwest of the entrance. This is southwest.
Next to the BTR, Rod.
He's looking northeast.
We engaged him.
What is this? There you go.
They could be falling back to you.
Alright, Karma just flanked it. Like, these guys are gonna get destroyed now.
Karma just went down. Pulling back.
Watch out left. Bottom left.
Storm is flanking these guys though. This is good.
Keep moving.
Alright, I'm in.
Okay, you can pull back.
Alright, we're back out.
Alright, copy then. 4, you're pushing west. 2, keep pushing west as well.
He got lit up by his own BTR. Tommy.
3,
He got lit up by his own BTR. Frags out onto Cobra and Fulcrum. Takes out Fulcrum. Good. This is a really solid flank. Unfortunate team kill, but the call to get out of that fortress and not fight was that was the call. They should have been in there in the first place. They lost so many guys to that. They're finally able to get a good flank on and redeem their push onto that objective, and they managed to neutralize Squad 1. That would have been a brutal flank onto Russian Squad 1's flank, but Squad 2 pulling out is good. Squad 4 now on the roof. completely neutralizing 9 guys. There's no point in them being out there, and now if they have to run out to help, they die. This is solid here. They just need squad 1 and squad 3 over here to really put the pressure on, which they like. Look at how far squad 3 is pushed up. Dwarf, who's managed to be up here with BVD runner Lex Ryan and Sear Chest. This is a very aggressive push, and this is great. This is really it's dividing up a lot of trees. They're really dividing up the militia, forcing them to focus on a lot of different areas.
Copy that. For you're free to engage that contact if you have eyes on.
But he got shot up by Karma. Looks like Atomic Peach has gone down.
Yeah.
Copy that 2. You're gonna be moving
Yeah, no, I
north,
feel
east
the guy
across
on
the
the
road.
right front for sure. I'm
And
almost dead.
1, you're gonna try to follow him west across the road.
I'm gonna.
And move
Okay, I'm gonna see if I
TR
can toss a nade
into a
all the way
position
up
where it
there.
can be useful. 3's take brunt right now, pushing into that forest. Wanna help him out? Copy.
Like Lex Ryan takes out Revy, Bag of Joe. No, looks like he took out Bag of Joe. Squad 3's done a lot of work here. Update on kills: 21 kills for the Russians, 21 for the militia. Still anybody's game, and it's all been down to the squad 3, I believe. Squad 3 and squad 1 really doing a lot of work over here.
Okay, hold on, one at a time. 4 holds your cut. 3.
Yeah, squad 3's done a lot of work here
Pretty much
pushing.
wiped out, but we're fighting them. Right on top, to my north.
Yeah, that was squad 3 and squad 1 here on this push, clearing out this entire flank. Really getting the better of the militia on the west.
Where you're safe, same with 3. Get the BTR onto your hill.
If it's
One,
still there,
if
he's
you can.
almost right next
2
to
and
it.
4, you're gonna backtrack out of there, head east, south, and then all the way around to your recon with us on the west side of there. Do you copy? Copy.
On that side, last time we went over there, we
Good
almost got
orders.
schwacked.
Good orders. Everybody's safe up on the west. You've got the position here on the west.
South and then across the road.
Regroup, get those guys out of fortress, and then have a concerted push on the west. That's as good as it's gonna get, and it's an even game still. It's not like they're losing. He feels like he's lost a lot of unnecessary guys though, specifically in BVD runner was taken out by Jacko 800. Specifically to assaulting fortress, which he did say not to do.
You guys cover?
Gonna do a cool little through the ground view, I guess, of Lex Ryan, who's gonna get spotted here by Jacko 800, I believe. Yeah, Jacko 800's gonna spot him.
Careful with that TR, it might be moving close.
Yep.
We took
Jacko
out
800 misses his shots, getting shot at by Lex Ryan. Lex Ryan takes him out. Nice shots by Lex. Lex Ryan up to like 5 kills now. 6 kills. The madman. Carrying his squad. 24 for the Russians, 23 for the militia. BTR gets blown up from the BTR gets blown up from the BRDM.
Straight north.
And the techie, it looks like. That was a good little crossfire from the that was a really quick death, but it was possibly the BRDM and this really far back techie. Really nice positioning here from the techie. Todd Colville and Baku's idea is to look at his field of view. Look at that. Like, it has a great field of view to crossfire with the BRDM.
Fortress is useless. I do have enemy contacts on Fortress over there. Otherwise.
Bump goes down.
Yep, there's a lot of them in there.
In there.
Yeah, I heard.
That's the thing, yeah. Dwarf says there's a lot in Fortress. If they're inside Fortress, they can't shoot outside Fortress, and that basically evens it up for the Russians.
Alright, that's our win condition. Chaplain, Squad 4 is our win condition right now.
They need Squad 4's
I'm
lat.
holding. I killed a bunch of them. If we push north or northeast of me, we'll take more contact.
Copy. 1, can you locate where the BRDM is?
They have a general
I don't have
idea.
an exact location, but the approximate grid is Alpha 165. It could be on the north side of that small hill.
It's much closer.
It's definitely across the street, though.
Ooh, that call. Definitely across the street. Huh, we are airborne. Huh.
Alright, right now playing Protect the President with Squad 4. So Squad 4 plays safe
Maybe
as you
he'll spot this
possibly
soon.
can. Use
No?
everyone else's bait to get to that BRDM. Copy.
Copy.
Kaplan cannot die.
Alright, we're gonna
across
start
the
moving on
street.
then. We gotta get this BRDM fucking taken out.
I'm pretty sure that BRDM's entrenched in sandbags too. Cause unlucky.
I have nades.
Should we move for 2 or not?
Yep, 4 you're following. 3, what's it
Finally, they re-hooked up with each other, but and it's essentially the full Russian platoon, or the what's left of the Russian platoon. The RDM takes shots. I can't get names because of all the admin cams, but somebody goes down.
I am so sorry.
Somebody goes down.
That was really unlucky.
Start moving up.
This needs to be reported.
Contact still east northeast.
This hasn't been reported.
I have no eyes on these guys.
Where everyone's that's not a gun. That's not a rifle sound that somebody can carry. That is a coax gun. You got to be able to recognize that as a squad leader in FTL. I say. I mean that's well if you're advanced, I guess. But I'm just being nitpicky at this point. But you got to be able to recognize that that's a coax gun. That's not something that a techie has. That is the BRDM, and that was not reported. They just lost the guy without the information.
Copy.
That was a close range.
They were on the northeast hill. They were down in that hollow where you're at right now. We fought off a whole bunch.
We'll see if they're able to adapt because they're continuing to push north past the BRDM at this point.
I think something's over there. Don't for it.
Report this.
Yeah, BRDM. BRDM. Oh yeah. Hold on. Everyone hold. BRDM is like Alpha 297, west side of the road in the trench. It's covered with multiple sandbags and a Logi truck to its west. Everyone copy.
Alpha 2, copy.
Alright, I don't have visual on this. I just see its tracers coming out of the foliage. I have a strong feeling.
So from his position, he can see the sandbags, the barbed wire, and the tracers. You watch. Where's his position? Where did he go? He's right here when he called it out.
Techie, my north.
You can't really see the BRDM.
Heard.
But you can definitely see the tech. You see the Logi there, and you can see the sandbags.
Heard.
The BRDM is really well camouflaged, but you can hear the cannon coming out of that.
Alright, copy that. I'll fire on it next time we stop. Or I get clear shot.
Alpha, don't do that. Don't expose us.
Yeah, he was patrolling. He moved off to the east.
So
he has a gunner and driver.
Where did that take? Okay, the tech is moving east. Looks like
Tech's on the west. They've seen airborne like 1,600 times. So
Can you tell Camera to hop on the PO server so I can frag his ass? Unfortunately he's playing in the op, so he's still got one more round to play. But maybe after we'll see what he does.
Negative. We lose. Okay. Hold your pause. Look out for any vantage or any clear kind of position path you can take to get to the BM safely, as well as contact your east.
I can look for it.
Copy. We want to look for a clear path that Squad 4 can take to that BRDM.
Who can defend this BRDM at this point? Let's check out positions of the Russians. Looks like Alpha Guido's on top. Debbie V's on top. Only 2 on top. Everybody else is inside. So it's 2 people who can cover the BRDM.
Involves us moving in at a rapid pace and grenading it.
Alright, heard. So 4, you're gonna stick onto 2's ass.
9.
2.
It's essentially let's get a count on Russians. 1, 2,
4, and then 3, 1, and myself.
8 Russians versus.
East suppressing, doing whatever we can, moving up, nading it, you know.
11 militia. But the thing is, there's only 2 who can actually help right now. I mean, Just Cuz can run out, I guess. But immediately, it's going to be Alpha Guido and Sebi V. So for the Russians, if they were to move now aggressively, it would be 3 on 9. Right? I forgot what my number was for the Russians, but they outnumber them right now. They need to move before these guys inside of Fortress spot them and start moving in.
Yeah, 4, move on my ass.
We are everyone's taking shots. Getting shot at by Sebi V, Alpha Guido, Sebi V trying to push him, I think. Looks like Storm's going to try and push aggressively from the north. This unintentionally passing up the BRDM may be the best thing that ever happened to them, as Alpha Guido Sebi V pushed back.
Maybe
Going to get shot at by Storm.
They're coming on to you.
Where everyone gets shot at. Looks like Alpha Guido's going to push past Pipe Funk and Sebi V.
BRDM.
Lex Ryan's taking shots at Sebi V. Lex Ryan goes down. Pipe Funk is bleeding. Or Sebi V is bleeding. Pipe Funk's going to try and push it. Alpha Guido's going to get him in the flank though. No problem. Pipe Funk goes down. Sebi V goes down though.
4, I'm trying to cover you as best I can.
Where's Chaplin at? He is the lat. They need to keep him alive.
Where is this?
Right there to the south. Right to the south.
One is to your north as well. Contact.
I'm
aware. Push up on him.
Move.
Get your lat out. He's got it out. Hit. It hit. Maybe.
I hit it.
No, he missed it. It hit the. It hit. This is good. This is maybe good. He's got ammo bag.
Sorry, I got ammo bag.
Ammo bag here on Storm. Ammo bag on Storm. Infantry to the west.
They need to watch out for Alpha Guido. Kuba may be able to take him out.
Contacts east of the road as well.
Who got ammo bag?
Kuba's gonna take out Alpha Guido. No problem. Good. Get the flank. Storm pushes up. They pushed out. Finally, those guys are in the fight. Looks like Chaplin needs to reload. He's gotta get this. He's gotta get this. He's looking the wrong way. Come on, Chaplin. All on you. Complete the objective. Sinister Shaco managing to pin these guys down. Good job on him. But he's looking now. He's looking.
Nope, you're not down.
Sinister Shaco goes down. Okay, goes down. Oh, they're so close. Techie is pushed up, taking out Kuba. It's Chaplin. It's down to Chaplin as it turns poorly for the Russians right at the end as that BDRM starts to clean up. Chaplin's gonna try for it.
Oh god.
I have no idea, Tommy. No idea.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
Gotta shoot, man. You gotta shoot. You have your lat out, right? Pull your lat out.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Techie runs right by him. Todd Groville, Bob, I forget his name. Bakbu, that's it. Chaplin, you need your lat out. You need your lat out, man. You got this. We'll see what happens. He's the last one left. Russian forces on the flanks, or militia forces on the flanks, just holding it. Oh, he's dead. It doesn't have the depression. Oh my god. Does it not have the depression? It doesn't have the depression. It can't aim low enough. Oh my god. He can't aim low enough. I'm dying right now. Oh my god. Yeah. Remember what I said about the BTR depression? It has the same cannon on this BRDM. It just cannot aim low enough. It's guy's all the way depressed. They're gonna have to get some infantry over here to do this. Chaplain's got to look at him. Can't do anything here, Chaplain. He can't do anything. Why aren't they other guys pushing up to end around? Yeah, the event admin is probably gonna get this guy moving in just a couple seconds, I assume. Got his lat out. Got his lat out. Right? Shoot. You're looking. No. He doesn't have his lat out. Can you not rearm? Ooh. They see him. Does he have no rockets? I don't think he has a rocket. No, I guess he didn't reload. I thought he reloaded. Now he's too close. No, he has his rocket now. Now he's too close for it to arm. What is this? I don't know what's going on anymore. Arcady gets out, goes around to take out Chaplain. Chaplain goes down. There he goes. That is it for the Russians. And GG as what an awkward end to the op. Yeah, that's what can be said for it. What a really awkward end to this op. A few questionable plays throughout for the Russians that I don't think needed to be made.
Russia's pretty hard to win this layers in this op. So
Yeah,
it is. Good job,
It's really hard.
Good job, guys.
It is a very
Everyone who put their heart out and
awkward
tried.
into it. A lot of
No, they're great.
unnecessary risks from the Russians, I felt, specifically from Karma's team or from Karma's squad. Also, sort of dragging in Yuzi's squad. I don't think Yuzi really wanted to go down there. It was pretty clear about not wanting to get inside of Fortress. Like he knows that CQB is just not worth it. It's a literal 50-50 shot. More, and it leans more in their favor because they're sitting there waiting for you to come to them. We'll see what happens though. It did end up being really close. I think it came down. The militia only had like 4 or 5 guys left by the end. If the last man alive had managed, Chaplain had reloaded his rockets, maybe he could have gotten it. He was at a distance. Yeah, I've never seen that happen before, where they're staring at each other. The gun doesn't have the depression. The militia haven't moved in to take him out from a flank, and they just sort of, it was like it's like 2 minutes of just awkward looking at each other. It was confusing. Maybe they were worried that there were other Russians up, and that he was just one of the people. That's most definitely what it was. It just, from our perspective, it was super awkward because he was the last guy left. The guy in charge just didn't want to leave his position where he was really defending the BRDM, and he didn't want to risk his guys unnecessarily, already having pushed out Sebi V and Alpha Guido earlier, and having lost both of them without much of much work done on their part. Alright, let's go ahead and see how Londarts is going to take attacking the militia, and how Kuba does at defending as militia. So what do you guys think went wrong last round? What do you think the Russians could have done better, the militia could have done better, to sort of sway it in either way? I really liked Londarts' positioning on how he decided to hold that
let's go ahead and assign your kids and
Fortress. Not even really putting a lot of focus in Fortress, only putting 1 squad in Fortress, the other 3 around Fortress. Really made it a good position for him to hold. Let's see where
command bump crash.
Kuba decides to put his guys.
Roger.
Like bump crash, they'll get these guys back in. I think the attackers should be more aggressive, not just static for 40 minutes before they do anything. They weren't static for 40 minutes. They just dismounted too early. They dismounted here because there are 6 spots they need to check out, and then they had to walk for a lot of it. They really had to avoid the underground fight. Also may just be me, but I feel as though the Russians really wanted their ladder operators. Wasted their ladder operators and the BTR. Yeah, I don't think they utilized the BTR as well as they could have. I don't really, yeah, maybe they wasted their lat guys, or lat kits, but they tried, specifically for the last lat kit, they really put a lot of effort into protecting him, Chaplain. But maybe the other 3, they definitely, they could have utilized that a little bit better. BTR, I think, could have been better positioned as well. It was just an awkward way for him to hold. It was just an awkward hill for him to come up over because the BTR or the BRDM was downslope, so it could look up where the BTR, whenever it got there, couldn't look down, and it just made it a super easy target for the BRDM.
Man, I got that gay fucking bandage.
I'll be there.
When
you get that, you just gotta charge and try to take as many as you can with you.
When it comes to last push and only having one light, you probably risk them too much along the way. Yeah, probably. Lucky Strife, probably. When you put it that way.
Alright, my guys are sorted out.
Getting these guys loaded and getting kids dealt out. Gonna try and listen into a dwarf's, or sorry, Londart's plan.
It's just another day in the ghetto.
And if you're interested in participating in these events, you should check out squadops.gg. If you enjoy what you saw, when you give us a follow, twitch.tv/squadops, we would really appreciate it. We also upload our videos onto YouTube, youtube.com/squadops. You're able to, you know, fast forward through some of the more maneuvering parts of our ops.
I did not know they were still to your south, Ribby.
Half a squad or a full squad, right?
Liberal.
No.
I'll try attacking that BTR.
That one guy right in the face.
If you had have gone into the tunnel, you would have trapped half the team.
I noticed too when I went to Advocap.
And
I was like, shit.
if Liberal and the techie had stayed, they would have smoked that
Yeah,
last push.
I was wishing about that
I
too.
knew they were in the tunnel, but I wanted to prioritize that BTR. I thought it was a bigger threat.
Yeah,
Figured Bump
that's
would
why
just hold the tunnel.
I knew Bump pulled it out, but then I didn't think they're actually that close.
Kudos to how well they protected him at the end, making sure they held fire when Alpha ran past.
Yeah, I thought they were all inside.
Yeah, that's very good trigger discipline on their part to allow them.
So I was like, okay, and then when I got closer, I heard the BTR getting louder. So I was like, okay, I might as well just hit the BTR since I have like 4 lats with me.
Well, they got suckered because they went into Fortress rather than checking for the objective. Because you can't have the BRDM inside the actual compound.
Right.
You just can't drive it in there even if you wanted to.
Really? I didn't know that. Oh, there are pillars in front of that. Interesting.
Alright, who we want?
Bump!
I mean, when it's a few people, you're like not aggressive.
Bump, you get the sign.
Only aggressive.
Actually, wait. Oh, no.
Doing it right now.
Oh, yeah, just create the squad one I meant. Fuck, I'm stupid.
But like, even if with Gunner, like, calling it out.
I thought we were militia. I'm like, yeah,
I thought
you see
someone
what's
would
going
at
on.
least try to get a peek.
I'm gonna smack someone with the shovel, bro.
Okay. Yeah, Hawk, those instances, it's basically you just gotta run and try your best.
Well, you were like 10 meters in front of me and I saw them shooting at you. I was prone. As soon as I got up, they started shooting at me, so I couldn't move to you.
Okay.
Like, we were going we were going uphill, so and they're downhill, so they would see me if I just kept going uphill.
Yeah, the only way
Phoenix, did you
because
die
I
near
found
me?
like a little ravine that has to jump in.
Yeah, I couldn't find that.
Oh, that's a sad
Oh, well.
story.
Hamdog, the unfortunate part is
I was
that
talking about
you're actually able
his
to get the
play
bandage
earlier
off
where
each time
Alpha
you
Guido and him were scouts.
What?
And they turned tail and ran, but unfortunately Hawk got caught. Went 1 for 1, but he did get caught. And Alpha Guido managed to make it all the way back.
People that were down. So when an op, someone's down, they're gone anyways. So that's 2 kills for you. But in a normal match, the first one is how many people you killed that either gave up.
And a little bit further along this ridge line, you can get eyes on whether or not they're at that first spot in Echo 4-8. Assuming they're not there, and assuming they're not in Hilltop, they're going to proceed in a sort of fashion. And we're going to get somebody up on that hill there, with binos. They're going to then check mine entrance. While they're doing that, they're going to cast an eye and make sure that there's no infantry or they haven't pushed the techies out to Ammo Hill. One of the important things is they do have techies. They might choose to be mobile and flank us with that, so it's important that we're maintaining 360 at all times. If they're not at mine, then what we'll do is we'll push across, take up a position in Ammo Hill. From Ammo Hill, we can basically see that location, and we should be able to see if there's any movement over on Fortress. If all those come up blank, then they must be in train station.
Okay,
Any questions
so
on the
what
plan?
did I miss? I'm sorry about that.
Okay, so we're going to be moving from live, heading north, not crashing vehicles on the bridge, dismounting at this compound, getting 360, yeah. Getting 360, we're going to be checking whether or not they're at Hilltop or if they're at the Echo 48 location, because we can see that from that location in Foxtrot 2. If they are, then we'll obviously maneuver accordingly. If not, we'll basically move to this point here, which is the tall hill that's Overwatch. Should be able to see any activity on mine entrance, should be able to check Ammo Hill, double check Hilltop. Again, if we don't see anything, then we'll move to Ammo Hill, and then we'll be checking the Bravo 3-1 location and the Fortress location with binos. Now, if they're at none of those locations, there must be a train.
Alright, well, they finished the last their plan. He's just sort of making a bunch of different contingency plans. Let's go ahead and go over who's participating in this op command-wise, and then I should go over a platoon brief, or a brief of the op, so that way you guys understand what he is talking about. So, for the Russian teams this round, we have platoon lead Londarts, with his squad leads Revy, Bump, Bag of Joe, and It's Crispy. For the militia, we have platoon lead Kuba, with his squad leads Yuzi, Karmaket, Dwarf, and We Are Airborne. So for the platoon leads, I sort of lean towards Londarts. As I said earlier, he has a lot more ops underneath his belt, whereas Kuba's, you know, he's got probably between 10 and 20 ops. Londarts surpassed that, I feel. Squad leads, it's very even, I say. A lot of standout guys, and it's really going to come down to the fire team leads, I feel, because of how much of a grind this is for the Russians. So this operation is an attack defense op. The Russians are scouting out for a hidden BRDM that the militia have stolen, and they want to destroy it. So they have one of 6 locations they can pick. They can pick Lumberyard, they can pick Hilltop Encampment, they can pick Mine Entrance, Train Station, I don't know what this is called, it's like OP West or something like that, and they can pick Fortress. The militia this time have chosen Hilltop Encampment for their BRDM, makes it a very solid hill to hold, possibly sending out scouts to the north and the south, southwest towards Ammo Hill, maybe even as far as D363. I don't picture that happening, and possibly over here. This might actually not be a bit, a bad idea, but I can see somebody going to Ammo Hill for some good crossfire onto this hill specifically. Yeah, let's go ahead and go over assets they're gonna have for the Russians to assault that position and the militia to defend. So Russian assets include per squad, they get every squad gets 1 SL and 2 fire team leads, 2 automatic riflemen, 1 light anti-tank kit, and 1 medic per squad. For the Russians, they also are allotted 1 BTR and 2 trans trucks. Militia assets, 1 SL, 2 FTLs, 2 automatic riflemen, 2 light anti-tank kits, and 1 medic. Vehicles allotted to them are 2 Dishka techies, 1 logistic truck with any load, and 1 BRDM. They get 1 FOB at the BRDM location with various defensive structures. Most likely those BRDM loadout, or sorry, the Logi loadout is going to be something crazy like 1800 ammo, or 1800 build and 200 ammo, or possibly 1500 build and 500 ammo, because you're really going to want to put a bunch more structures than reload, even though we do allow reload off of structures. Looks like they're just mounting up. I don't know if they're doing a full platoon brief.
Is he dead?
Oh, they are.
Yeah. There is a rule surrounding this place.
Location. Copy.
Surround us.
And then, yeah, we'll just take it from there.
Everyone get in here.
Shit Show Hill West, that's what I call it. I mean, the fighting over here can get really awkward. I like the fighting here in the A31, A32 keypads. This is some fun fighting because you can get like hill fires from here to here. This I don't really like, but over here is a lot of fun firefights.
Guys, you did well.
All right, let's listen to this
squad leads
platoon brief.
that everyone was listening to their orders and trying the best they could, and that's all I can expect from any of you. So this round, we're the Russian team. We're tasked with locating the militia hideout. They've developed a new weapon, some sort of fancy schmancy BRDM. We need to locate it and either capture it and or destroy it. For help in this task, we get 1 BTR 80 and 2 transport trucks. Right, possible locations are as follows. Skull mark that's in Echo 4-8, hilltop encampment, mine entrance, also the skull mark train station. There's a hill in Bravo 3-1 marked by the skull, and then fortress, which is where we were in the previous round. From live, we'll be mounting up in vehicles, heading down the eastern MSR, travelling north very efficiently, and we'll be looking to dismount around the 5 marker. Once there, we're going to get 360-degree security. Bump squad is then going to push southwest along the ridge line to get eyes on the first possible location, which is Echo 4-8 or thereabouts. He'll also, as he's moving to that location, have an opportunity to get some sort of vision on hilltop encampment as well. If we spot the enemy, we'll maneuver accordingly. If not, we'll then proceed from our drop-off point. Put a squad up on the hill, which is a high point there in Echo 474. Check mine entrance. If that's clear, we'll then move to Ammo Hill and check Fortress and the Bravo 1-3. We don't see any enemy at that point, then they're likely to be a train station. Any questions?
Where does the BTR go after Exfil?
BTR will basically be staying at Foxtrot 221 until we know the disposition of the enemy.
Copy.
Why is he looking at the sky?
Alright, let's break him out.
Yes, he loves it. He loves that shovel.
Stuck.
Alright, getting set up for live. So we'll see if Liner's plan comes. So he basically wants to move to F221 first. And from there, he's going to immediately see there at Hilltop, so it should be easy for him to adapt his plan from there, because he's already planning to see Hilltop. So the rest of this, the rest of the information on how he's going to move from there may not plan out how he sees. But this initial plan of getting to F221 very quickly is going to cut down a lot of maneuvering compared to last round, and it should be a lot of fun to see contact happen almost immediately, I'd say. But you can hold 3K lodging in. Oh, my fault. I did.
My destination.
I guess I knew that, I just didn't say that in the mouth. They're probably going to have something like 2,500 build and 500 ammo then. Something enough for their lats to reload, but mostly for defensive structures. Speaking of, his live been called, I'll go fly over and check live at 140. We got 3 minutes, let's go check out what or how the militia are set up to hold. They're most likely already going to be in their positions. And sort of scouting out where they want to put shit down.
Squad leads, make sure you reinforce to your.
Definitely gonna want. They're gonna have a squad. This is how it's gonna be. Before they even get there, let's call this out. Squad there. Squad there. A squad underground and a scouting squad south. Let's see what let's see what Kuba actually does. Probably don't need the squad underground. Most definitely don't need the squad underground. Looks like he's gonna have his techies with a fire team of lat, medic, and riflemen. Actually, this is gonna be a full squad. He's gonna have a full squad in these techies to ambush. I like this. I like it. It's ambitious. Gotta wait for them to commit as he spins out down at the bottom of this hill. He's gotta wait for them to commit before moving in. But having a squad, because these techies are very, very maneuverable. If they can get them on the flank, this could be devastating. We live already? Where are they going? Oh, they're going to pick somebody up, looks like. You got a minute and a half. Go. A race against the clock to get back to start. Yeah, and that's I think that's something else we can probably adjust is when you spawn in, you always start with full ammo because you don't ever spawn in mid round, so we don't need persistent ammo. You only ever get the 1 life. Waiting on live is in about 40 seconds. They're gonna dump supplies. They're gonna load everybody up in all the vehicles, and that's how they're gonna use them. Alright, I want to see what happens, where he positions himself after live. Because if he doesn't harden, he needs to leave at least 2 squads here, I think. The rest can definitely be off the point, but I think you need 2 squads to effectively hold this in a 1 life event. You could probably hold this with a single squad in a, you know, vanilla game. Because you can respawn. And we are live. Let's check out where these guys start to move.
Is it okay if we take the lead?
Watch these guys. These guys are just gonna move.
Please wait for the BTR.
Yeah, he left 2 squads back.
Get your guy off bridge. Let the BTR pass once we're off the bridge.
So this is just going to be a convoy north. They'll let the BTR in front. We're going to follow the wolf pack.
Alright, squad in the rear logistics vehicle. Make sure that when you dismount you have someone providing security south along the road so the techies don't come up behind us.
These are going to move west. Looks like you can go one of 2 directions, west or east on this essentially. And the techies chose to go west, trying to get in and hit them from like the train station side. Looks like they do, however, have 1 squad in this Logi techie moving east. Gonna run right into this BTR. This could end poorly for them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. This could work out. I think. I don't know. They gotta kill the engine. Kill the engine. It's gonna be good. They missed it. They didn't hear it.
Do we have any squad getting glass on Hilltop?
They didn't hear it. So these guys are gonna push up. Everyone's gonna push these guys up.
From command's position.
Yeah, do you want me immediately moving south at this time?
Southwest along the ridge line.
Oh, buddy.
Facing west-west.
Action, like 2 minutes into the op. Shots on to Wolf Rock from Rainus. Not gonna be able to make good commentary or good names here. Yeah, Wolf Rock is hit. Kumquat is hit. No, Kumquat is hit. Frags out all over the place, both sides. Too far to hit Rainus. Boogeyman goes down to a frag. Lot of frags. Lot of frags. Viper's gonna go bleed out here. Yeah, Viper goes down. Kumquat goes down. Boogeyman has gone down. Frags onto the militia. Holy nades, right? Holy nades. In that engagement, 2 for the Russians, 1 for the militia. Militia gonna pull back, get out of there. They didn't want to have this kind of engagement. They really wanted to get eyes out and try and catch them before they left. They wanted to get this hilltop here, where Pipe Punk is, and hold there.
I signed for Gun Hilltop confirmed.
Roger.
Let's watch where these techies go. Techies are pushing back north. They're just falling back. They probably got all the way to train station before they got told to push back. Now they're gonna try and go off road.
2 and 3 be advised.
Hopefully they don't flip.
Being engaged there by a squad at most. So you should be able to mop up fairly quickly. Please work as a unit and push that contact north.
Squad.
3 for the Russians, 1 for the militia.
Up to a squad, unknown at this time.
Roger that. Base of fire. Get a base of fire and take them out.
Yeah, we believe we have at least 2 confirmed KIA at this time.
Flicker gets shot by We Are Airborne. He's gonna be able to go prone, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my guys off this little ridge up here. We're not sure where we're in contact from. Now it's just range shots.
I need you to hold fast, be a base of fire while 2 assaults that contact to your north. Alright, Chris, you can now move to your west.
shots. This is good. As long as Bump's job is to sit here and absorb bullets. He says he doesn't know where the bullets are coming from. Perfectly acceptable. As long as you're getting shot at and not your actual assault element. He actually hasn't lost many guys. He's lost, yeah, one guy. I hate fighting on this hill. This is how I died last time. This map was played in an op. We were on the hill and got pinned. Yeah, this is an awkward hill if you get... because you can maneuver from a couple different sides. And it makes it really easy to get swung up on, like these like Pipe Funk is about to get by Silent. Yeah. Bump really wanted to pull his guys off, but that's perfectly acceptable, as Silent's gonna push right up on Pipe Funk. Right up on Pipe Funk. Oh no! Silent goes down. Didn't see Pipe Funk. It's a really good camouflage from it. Pipe Funk takes out Synchronized. Pipe Funk goes down to Silas, looks like. Maybe Atomic. Frags out onto We Are Airborne and Termi. Oh, good frag. Damages Termi and We Are Airborne.
Yeah, they're in Hilltop. I have some contacts inside Hilltop.
How many maps are there? I think there's like 13 to 15 maps, I want to say. Possibly less than 20, more than 15. I think. I haven't counted them.
To advise your BTR not to roll too far forward and you'll be exposed to being latted.
Lots of frags. Or another frag out from Bag of Joe onto Termi. Not far enough. I think I hit a tree. Termi, Spaceman, Big Rago, We Are Airborne really hurt, and the three of them hurt, been shot already. They're gonna be able to push through. Wolfrog just stuck between a rock and a hard place here as he tries to push towards contact, not able to do much more. Pushing right up to Flicker.
Clearing this out.
Roger that too. Any audio?
Spotted by Just Cuz, I think.
Negative.
Roger.
Venus, why don't you get the hell a little bit
Can you
more?
push a 5 team over to
M4 close, M4 close.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
Taken out by Wolfrock.
Echo 4-7.
Bump gonna see Wolfrock.
Roger. Make sure they do it protecting their movement from...
Bump should see him soon. Bump should see him
so
soon.
Echo 4-7-7.
Does not see him.
Alright, 3's down.
You got a frag?
Yeah, I'm throwing frag.
Let's
squad
throw
3 deal with
frags.
that.
Don't throw frags. Don't throw frags.
Let squad 3 deal with it.
Okay, they're throwing frags.
Okay.
Watch your frag. Watch frag.
Alright, too far.
Why are they having so much trouble?
Dude, it's like one fucking guy.
They're panicking over there.
Just running at him one at a time.
Friendly frag going out.
Roger that.
Too far right.
Over there, 3.
It seems like I think it's just the remnants of a squad that we cut off from retreating. I think maybe just a fire team's worth at this point.
Wolf is ripping through them, that's right. Yeah.
Techies might have been dropped straight in north of fucking point here, militiaman.
3 for Wolf.
I don't know.
Do you have anything with my BTR?
Think.
Or do you want him holding?
Hold at this point, make sure we got security on the BTR. It's very important. We don't want to lose it. We're going to need that as a base of fire when we assault Hilltop.
So far for the Russians, 4 for them, 6 for the militia. Militia managing to push back from that flank. Rest of the platoon is starting to maneuver. We've got 4 and 5 pushing west, southwest. It looks like 3 is going to try and take up position on this hilltop. 1 is looks like they're holding position, possibly taking up position on this ridge, and 2 and 3 holding the northern element. Wolf 1v10 commence. Let's see what happens as they swing in on him
At this
now.
stage, high priority on intel.
There he goes. He's not looking, Bag of Joe. Not looking. He's in just the right spot where you have to really get like on top of him to see. There they go. Bag of Joe takes out Wolf.
Got him.
There they go.
Nice.
Finally got him. They had to comb that hill. Man, good job. Finally managing to
stretch your other
get him.
fire team between yourself and myself to the southwest.
Let's go check out the rest of these guys as they maneuver. We are one Spaceman, Big Rago, and Termi not going to be that effective without a medic to heal them back to full. We're going to go look at Karma Cut's positioning after we look at the actual main compound that the Russian or the militia are holding. Nice sandbags to sort of hold out the center part. Let's see, BRDM is sandbagged in just to protect against the lats as they try and shoot. BVD runner watching the south entrance, nice cover there. Really nice crossfire, holding it with 2 squads, nice and solid hold. Let's go check out Karma's position as he pushes onto the hill to the southwest.
west and northwest of Llama, about 150 meters.
Roger that. Need to fall back. I think you're the last man up. Fall back to 3.
Yeah. Got it.
Fire from these guys, just really laying into them. Not managing to make any more kills, I don't think. Oh, they actually managed to take out CJ Ryan. Good fire on a spaceman and friends now from Reynes. How does one ID teammates in this game? Is it like an Insurgency Army with diamonds, or is it just uniforms? It is a mixture of. This is what you see for the most part. Like uniforms, and if you get close, I don't know exactly the distance, the name tag will pop up, and you can adjust the opacity and how big the name tag actually is. But for the most part, you should rely on
Crispy.
the
Your
uniform.
western element should have eyes to their northeast, and should cover that road just to the west of 3. 3. Copy.
Copy.
Yeah, and name tag is only for friendlies, for sure. You're not gonna see the enemy.
3. If you just set up a perimeter there, so get on line facing north, so they can't push south. So just harden up, stop them from pushing
Harden
south.
up here, stop these guys from pushing south. Good. Harden up here, stop these guys from pushing south, and lay down a base of fire to the west. Maneuver here. That's the play. We'll see if it plays. We'll see if it works out.
Lima, it's yourself plus 2 in the BTR, correct?
Correct.
Roger, if you want to make sure that you got some sort of security on that BTR, because the security they have.
Yeah,
don't have their foliage on low.
I just saw.
I was just trying to be sneaky, try and get eyes west. Spotted Termy, possibly? Somebody spotted him. I don't want to remaneuver and miss a shot. Is that Rain is shooting something? I'm not sure. Possibly Vindication. Yeah, definitely Vindication shooting at Termy.
Roger that, Red. Once you get up on that bridge,
Nice spot, man. Yeah, that's how that. Good shots. Good shots. Tracers on target. Just light those guys up as they try and move. Good, good, good.
Essentially, yeah.
Can't wait for Saturday ops, right? A lot of squad ops action on Saturdays. 4 rounds. 2 events, 4 rounds. For those of you just joined us, this is round 2 session, or for our Wednesday squad ops event, Operation Fallen Tree. I'm the commentator, ShadowedRitual. And we're probably nearing mid game, I'd say. Late early game, early mid game kind of thing. The Russians have 5 kills, the militia have 9. The Russians are mostly set up in their positions as they get ready to assault, and the militia are sort of mostly set up in their positions as they get ready to defend. I like this spread here, and a good solid base to lay down fire and support everybody else.
Fine. We'd have 4 of them dead right now if the main protection wasn't on.
So they're inside of Papanov at the moment.
They're not inside Papanov.
My guys are taking fire from the BRDM on hill.
They're not.
Roger that, 4. Make sure that do you see where it's actually shooting from? Is it like southeast corner of Hilltop?
I think they're in Fort Papanov, but they're in the hills south of Fort Papanov. I think it's because they're shooting over them a little bit. If the bullets are getting absorbed, but the bullets are getting absorbed after they pass where they would have been effective. If they were shooting where they needed to, they would have. It would be getting the message.
So you're going to be heading east, then south. 3.
So let's see. This is a fire team of Cyclone, Efink, Merrick, and Lord Chanka.
Where do you want the BTR?
Looks like they're told to watch the southeast, south, I think. Possibly laying down a crossfire into the backside of that hill. If they try and run up the other side, that's probably what they're supposed to do. Look at that. Being able to lay down fire if they get on that other side of the hill. Or the other side of the walls of encampment. Grid, yeah, great little spot here. They just got to maintain security from their south. Make sure they don't get flanked. Looks like they've got Merrick, Efink, and Cyclone on that. Good division of labor. Let's go check out this fire team of Karmakat. King Salmon Fish God, and Russell Jimmy's War Face, and these guys are too close to each other in my opinion. And Storm, looks like it's a lat and an AR. A lot of specialty kids defending one rock. They're trying to hold one rock.
Alright, BTR's
I
heading
don't
Bravo
know.
3-4.
See what happens with this.
Roger. 1, you're going to basically
Catch is
keep
trying
your
to
2
hold,
elements where they are. Be mindful there is contact to your north, northwest that 3 was calling out previously.
Top.
So where is the BDRM is here, so I can't really shoot. Where are the techies at? Those are gonna be the base of fire. Where did they put those? They're back in. Where are they?
2, you're meant to be picking 3 up, but continue anyway. Continue the location 3 if you can hop in one of the transport trucks.
Where did they go? Do you see the techies on the map?
Truck, approximately in
Not there.
25. That's just to the north.
I'm thinking they just haven't shown up.
4, if you can clear out, or at least get eyes to your west and make sure that's clear for 3 to dismount north of mine entrance.
I guess so. I think the We Are Airborne was the techies, right?
And screen for any of that contact that we're taking from the north. Don't mind if you want to occasionally take pop shots at Hilltop. Just makes them think we're still over there.
Wonder where those went. Maybe they died. Let's watch where this BTR moves as Squad 4 gets in position to assault Ammo Hill, it looks like.
Alright, so 2, you're going to the location Bravo 324.
Command, I'm sending my 1 fire team to get to Ammo Hill.
Roger that. Tell them to wait to get up there until the BTR is in position. The BTR is going to be across on the opposite hill to the west, and we'll have eyes on Ammo Hill.
Copy, we'll be there in a minute or 2.
I just want to confirm orders. You want us on the road parking this thing north side of mine entrance?
Yeah, I want you basically to link up with 4 and be on their western flank.
Copy.
So it looks like Ammo or Hilltop and Cam is taking shots at not an NSA spy, Deja Mayu and Sebi V. That's the BRDM that's taking those shots at it.
Charlie 335.
Oh, I can see. That's a narrow window I can see, and they just walked right into it. Still have no idea where the techies went. Techies are gone, lost forever. I like the position they're gonna put this BTR. Excuse me.
So 2,
yeah, BTR. I was gonna call it a BTR because I was like, wait a minute, it's not a BTR just because. But yeah, no, it is a BTR.
Be prepared to open fire.
That transport's pulling up. They got guys to the north there. They got dismount. Okay, good.
Roger, 3 dismount.
Dismounting.
Go ahead
3
and
contacts to your northwest.
go ahead and bound across that road to your west. Make sure that you use smoke if you need to.
Where's 3 at?
Copy.
They're not showing up. Oh, there are the techies. There they are. Yep, southwest of Ammo Hill, like 100 meters. But yeah, good spot. Good spot. So they're mostly using them to maneuver rather than having them as a base of fire. There they go. With the engines on. Come on, guys. Come on. Alright, Carmo's using those to maneuver. Alright, the mystery is solved. They didn't flip them. They didn't get blown up. They're moving past Ammo Hill, or they're moving past mine entrance to assault Ammo Hill. We got Hawk, Alpha Guido Hamdog, Jacko 800 on this front.
You can dismount the BTR and provide them with rear security.
Still Mason West. No, it's fine. I understood you.
Be advised, Command, I had faint audio with Tiki to my, I want to say, southern side.
Roger that one. You're screening
us. So Karma's going to pull off of Ammo Hill now? Right into the BTR.
It's really faint.
Oh, this could be brutal.
One is the BTR so clear to open fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So about 40 guys, fire too.
Copy.
Can't see it. Can't see it. Oh no.
The enemies are not firing back, probably pulled back.
Right. Alright, indication, you're going to spread further to the west.
We're going to stick and watch the BTR for a little bit, then we're going to watch the rest of this maneuvering.
What would that be? The western slope, so Charlie...
After an exciting start, we sort of transitioned into the traditional early game of Fallen Tree of scouting and positioning and maneuvering as these guys kind of move. 5 kills for Russians, 10 kills for the militia.
Context running south from Ammo Hill, they might be running into you.
Alright, and these techies are moving. They're right into the BTR. Right into the BTR. Eat it up,
Yeah,
eat it up,
technical,
eat it up,
right in
eat
front
it
of
up.
us.
Eat it up.
Light them up. Killed the other.
Karma cut and Russell TG down. Dead.
BTR got a techie down, one techie down.
This techie, look at it reverse. It just backed up. Karma cut down. King salmon fish. Let's go check out survivors. Look at that. That's smoke coming out of it. We got Warface, King Salmon Fish God, and Storm, last 3 remaining from Karma's fire team in this area. They've still got the rest of their platoon, or the rest of his squad on the east, so it's not like all is lost. Really nice line formation of 3 and 4 connected here. They just need to push north as a unit with the BTR cross-firing. One little out of position. I'd like to see them on this ridge and starting to shoot west. Other than that, this is a really nice position for the militia, or sorry, for the Russians to be set up in. We'll see if it pays off for them. Update on kills. Oh, I don't want to do that. Update on kills. We are at 7 for the Russians, 10 for the militia.
But make sure you guys are nicely spread out.
My game crashes when I open it. That is very unfortunate, Donut Boy. Did you try verifying files? That's usually the go-to fix. If that doesn't work, you usually have to reinstall. If those 2 fixes don't work, then that's the extent of my technical knowledge on why the game's crashing or anything. I usually just verify files. If not, I reinstall. Usually fixes it for me. Later, Big Chi. Oh, that's unfortunate, Donut Boy. That's very unfortunate. So, still holding their positions for Squad 3. I like this spot here. Oh, looks like King Salmon Fish God went down. Possibly from that BTR. Almost definitely from the BTR. He's gonna take this shot. I want to see this shot. What? Take the shot. Who was that? Warface. Come on, man. You had it loaded. Oh, he doesn't take the shot. Go follow somebody where we can have we can hear their actual local comms, because that's a good indicator of how comms are going in the squad. Is if there's good local comms.
From the BRDM.
Hey, we have audio and a technical up here, northeast.
Roger. 2, can you see that? You think all of 3's calling out? To their northeast.
Where'd they go? These guys.
Roger.
Right here.
Ravi, go ahead and slide your western fire team across the road to be south of them hill.
Techie literally right on the other side of the hill. I'm just gonna see if it's neutral or not.
Neutral?
No, we have a different slide.
Right now, BT's never.
Continue this way.
Okay, we're literally gonna walk in front of it.
Perimeter 360.
I'm just trying to do what they're telling me to do. We gotta continue.
Squad with lats to get you.
Definitely.
What do they want us to do?
Up near you.
Negative. All clear.
Alright, Silas, it was like right through there, around 75.
Hey, do you not hear it? It's like 50 meters.
We all hear it.
50 meters. Alright, Silas and, geez, where's our lap? Dubs, are you still alive? Oh, of course not.
Dubs got taken out.
Never mind, Silas and Rainus, I want you guys to scout it out. We're gonna continue along the west.
Suppress the western and southwestern side of Hilltop.
So, Cousins say.
Really good, this is solid FTLing by Vindication. Really solid FTLing by Vindication.
Just keep it BTR 3 and 4 ready to start pushing. It's going to start suppressing. Before we do that, we will need to clear Ammo Hill.
You see it, let me get set up.
Once that's all going down, one, you're then going to start moving
A techie?
We can shoot the
I
inside
see
of
it.
it.
I don't
Guns to
see
fight
anyone
it.
in
It's a
it, I don't
techie.
think.
Hold on. Quiet.
There's a tree in the way.
You see it?
Yes, it's literally right on the other side of the road.
Yeah, it's right there.
Hey, we found one of the technicals. It doesn't look like anyone's in it.
Roger, do you have a...
You're so scared of this.
We do not.
Alright, there could be infantry around, just spread out, wait for Fall's element to catch up.
So
Clear
let's go ahead and
out
probe it.
Hill with a little bit more strength.
Roger.
Be advised that when you guys go up onto Ammo Hill that you don't expose yourself
Mow down in a hallway, mow down in a field.
it's clear.
Liabilities. Yeah, I saw you get mowed down from the BTR. You were, you were with Karma. Watch that happen. Unfortunately,
I'm covering.
Lawn Darts wanted to get a crossfire onto Ammo Hill while his squad pushed in from the south, and you were just pulling off at the time, and he spotted you.
Just be advised, my
Ended up being
our element was getting
pretty
hit
nice
from
kill
the
for the
south
BTR.
side, so they might be maneuvering or
Possible
something.
contact on the right. Could have been a graphics glitch.
Roger that, see if you can
062.
using your binos where they call that contact.
So they're taking it slow. There was contact definitely on Ammo Hill, but as you can see, these contact is falling back. Stormer and Warface. Top always tends to be a little on the longer side, just because of the nature of the map. You've seen this map before. They had added the vehicles.
Double checking Ammo Hill is clear first.
Roger. Revy, once you get up to Ammo Hill, get a good 360 on it and prepare your fight team for a base of fire.
4 is base of fire.
At least one fire team base of fire. Other fire team are heading in behind 3. Be advised to Revy that potential contact out to the east of Ammo Hill, approximate location maybe Echo 3, 1-ish. Based on Chris Pull-out.
Sometimes it's just good to listen to the commands comms, just to sort of get a feel on how they think the op is going. You can sort of tell a lot how the commands are feeling by how talkative they are, their tone, how frantic everything is, and whatnot.
They want to say it's Echo 3, 4,
and Lawn Darts being very clear, concise, and calm about his orders, being very informative, and like everybody knows exactly what they need to do. I'd like to see him pull this BTR up now that they've gotten control of Ammo Hill. There's no point in it being over here, but there's a really solid base here, and
Alright, man, I have no eyes, but they're still taking shots, according to Fulcrum.
I want to see one. I don't know what these guys are doing here.
Harass them.
Copy.
Oh, they're getting shots taken out. Okay, I guess if they're still gonna have bullets, they're doing their job. But looks like Squad 3 is getting ready to assault.
Revy, do you have your LAT with you?
I have 1.
Is he close to you or closer to 3?
Besides, I'm the RPM. I'm the only one here that can take out that BRDM.
He's closer to 3.
Medication, you want me to cross?
Alright, never mind.
Hold on. Silas, if you cross.
I have visual on contact in the windows.
Hold fire, hold fire.
Yeah, if we're gonna move, we need to do it now.
Everyone, get your heads down.
I'm getting in a flanking position.
Flanking? I don't think there's a flanking position.
Hey, guys, come to me. We can cross with concealment from here.
Alright, 3, let me know when you're ready to go.
Where is that guy? You see it?
We have
Yeah,
enemy
top left
infantry in those,
window.
western windows. Can the BTR suppress
Northern
those
building.
windows?
Yeah, BTR, you're good to open up on the southwestern windows of Hilltop.
I'm waiting for them to get out. Keep moving, keep moving.
Copy, we're firing.
I want to watch this BTR light
I did see
frost
3
out.
times on the western building, D216, as well
Oh, he's not even shooting at that one. He's shooting at Sinister Shaco using.
That's not at us. That's a BTR, isn't it?
That's ours.
It's ours.
Yeah, it's shooting.
Roger that, Crispy. If you can, once you've got your squad back together there, remember to have northern security, but get a base of fire going, and just get them to shoot and move.
Oh, it's gonna move now.
Well, guys, the sooner we get at the base,
Alright, 3 and 4, go ahead and get ready to assault.
Go, go, go! Before, yeah, you gotta get underneath their guns.
Security
Essentially.
make sure that you guys have a action.
So yeah, Warface is outside the wall. Warface and Storm are outside the wall because they were trying to retreat.
suppress.
I really like this movement here. They need a fire maneuver. That's how they got to do it. Keep up. Just fire. Fire a little, move a little. Somebody fire while somebody else is moving. Somebody move while somebody else is firing. That's how it works. Looks like Alpha Guido gets in under the guns, not having a bandage or anything. Just reloading. Try and get a better angle for you guys. We'll try.
Tree, you take more of the west. I'm gonna take the south.
There's no cover to the west.
Frag round out onto Jacko 800 goes wide. Warface, Cappy Cushion, BVD runner pushing out to try and reform their perimeter. Maybe a little too aggressive. BVD runner goes down. Looks like Warface missed his second last shot. Hamdog gonna be okay. Cappy Cush gonna try and hold. Warface shoot at Hamdog. It looks like. Yeah, missing his shots. Gonna get flanked, I think. I think he needs to fall back. Looks like Cappy Cush is falling back. Yep, Warface gonna die here, I think. Just need to get out of there. Jacko 800 continuing to be aggressive. Got a nice little northern push here, or a hold with one possibly able to lay down on this. This is a really good assault. One now needs to get in there.
West wall and north grid watching. So we need to keep moving fast, so that southern element's gonna flank up.
Roger, keep pushing.
This squad, we were almost to solve the main compound.
Roger, remember smokes, grenades, violence of action.
Violence of action. Keep that up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. There. Now this is the assault begin. This is where it's gonna get real bloody for the Russians. Update on kills before this happens. 9 kills for the Russians, 12 for the militia. Will they be able to push this back with their CQB? This is what it's going to come down to. They've got a nice crossfire with one on the east and the BTR on the west, really keeping them out of the windows. Allowed their full squads to get up here. Very few casualties, only like a couple. Jacko 800 goes down. Frags out onto Cappy Cush.
Spread out, keep facing, guys. Don't punch up.
Okay, let's breach this.
I need somebody on this res me.
Yeah, we need to breach.
Watch out, watch out.
Yeah,
Let's get some more smoke. Some more smokes on him. So he's in that south building. Or on that western building. Keep getting smoke.
Frag out onto Cappy Cush. Cappy Cush is going to spot all this. As these guys run in. Nice smoke grenades. Really denying.
Nade. Oh, is that our smoke?
Warface goes down. They bolted over Alpha Guido. Alpha Guido, you gotta spot this. You gotta spot this. Oh no, Cappy Cush could possibly get on
moving north. They're gonna think that we're coming through this.
Yeah, they're gonna just avoid going in here.
Moving north.
Alpha Guido's in here.
I'm in the building right now. Going out first floor.
Alpha Guido takes out one. No, what is this? Shoot below. Alpha Guido's gonna bleed out, I think. He takes him out though. I'm gonna go into Partisan next. Your chest goes down. Keep up the violence of action. Lex Ryan on this BTR. Hawk's gonna run right in front of this PRDM. I don't know how he got over here. This is gonna be very, very quick. Update on kills 13 to 15. Russians are tilting it back in their favor. Is Hawk a lot? What is he doing out here? How did he get out here? What is this? Interesting positioning on his part. Alpha Guido in here has a solid hold on the bottom floor. Phoenix tries to get the top floor, goes down. They need to continue to push. They need to continue with this aggression before the rest of the platoon is able to fall back in on them. 13 for the Russians, 17 for the militia. As the hold is working for the militia. Frag out, bad frag.
So one's moving south.
Bad frag.
What the fuck just happened?
Alright, one.
They lost so many.
I have no idea, but a very angry AR sees us.
Still got targets.
That's from the west.
Negative. We're just sitting at the moment.
Can't really hear the shots. They need to get one in this fight now. Yeah, one needs to get in this fight.
Enemies are in the northern building, second story.
I'm sorry. I saw one mid.
Just west of me. He's coming. He sees me.
This is a neat position. Firing through the grates or the stairs. This is an awkward little twist. Twisting left and right. The Rain is taking shots at Bybee. Bybee goes down. Not even gonna try and push in. Heroes. If he tries to push in, Heroes got him. BRDM sees Hawk, trying to lay fire down on Hawk. Looks like Merrick and his fire team have pushed in from the south. We'll see if they manage to clear out the last of them. If Squad 1 from the Russians can get there ASAP, they could possibly outflank this. Hawk just taking so many rounds. Later, Benno.
I think I might hit him possibly.
Got Silas and Rainus on this flank. Now being flanked from the north of We Are Airborne Spaceman Termi and Big Rago. That's gonna continue to try and swing around. Try and find some way in. Just Cuz goes down, not sure to who. Rainus goes down to Hero, almost definitely. Frag out, not gonna hit anybody.
Copy that.
Davida goes down to a BRDM. Oh, no, it's definitely not the BRDM. Looks like he got flanked by American E-Fank.
Lon, do we have a location on what side that BDRM is on?
There's one guy. There's Silas, or so there's three. Silas, Hawk, and Londarts.
Near the main entrance is what I was being told.
Londart's just trying to stay alive, keep his guys updated, keep these guys moving. Update on who exactly is alive. Wow, so this BTR may be able to light up all these guys. He's in a really solid position to light up all these guys. We're not hearing the shots because they're so far away. But I can't. $18 militia versus
Gentlemen, if you're alive, just hold your corner.
14 Russian.
One to arrive and continue.
One is a bulk of their forces right now.
Alright, Lon, we're low on ammo here. The BTR, what do you want us doing?
Roger that. If you could drive it to.
It didn't KO Hero.
Following location.
Did it? I don't think it killed Hero. If so, I missed it. Then I apologize. It definitely didn't look like he was in grenade range of anybody. I didn't even think it was gonna clear the wall.
Copy, you gotta run.
Silas manages to push in, takes out Chaplin, takes out he's Silas out right now.
Here on Hilltop, if I do go down.
At 3, so maybe he did take out Hero. What am I doing?
Don't forget you've also got the smokes on the BTR.
Copy.
There's a god nade actually. So Silas just gotta hold his position, wait for people to come to him, wait for one to reinforce his position. Rylander right on the stairs. Wow, I definitely was not paying attention to that as I flew past it. My fault.
From our southern entrance.
Didn't think it was gonna kill anybody.
You're pretty much
I'm a bad judge at range. So Silas gonna sit in here. Londarts and Silas are the only ones here.
They're in most of the buildings. I can hear them walking around just to my northeast on the other side of the wall I'm on.
Everybody else is Squad 1 and that BTR is now pulling up to try and help.
Two, are you completely out of ammo? Or just low?
I'd favor the Russians. You'd favor the Russians in this? I don't know. The BTRs or the BRDM's in a really solid position to sit where it is, hold down. Got plenty of defense on the other side. They're really the Russians are really out shooting the militia though. So that could be what it comes down to. Especially in the CQB. Watch as Silas tries to hold off 3. Guys takes out nobody as he gets taken out by a grenade. Or as he gets taken out by gunfire while they throw a grenade in after it. I say the CQB is on point. I look at somebody for some CQB proof, and he goes down. It's the caster's curse. Now we're down to Squad 1 plus command in the BTR. These guys are trying to get in there. So potentially left too many guys as their base of fire. I don't think you needed to leave. The idea of the base of fire was good. I don't think they needed to be here. I'd say this ridge is a better position, and it allows them. It puts them in a closer. It puts them closer to the actual objective. And I don't think they needed a full squad. Possibly just a single squad or a single fire team with both of the automatic riflemen would have sufficed. 2 automatic riflemen and 2 rifle, and then have the rest for the actual assault. Right now, though, it could be like a potential like second wind kind of thing where they come in. Everybody else is the militia are content with where they've got. They get a little complacent, and then one runs in and just mows them down. That could happen, but I figured it would have been better if they were there for the initial assault. That CQB was crucial. If he had caught 2 off guard before he got on, yeah. If he had caught 2 more before going down, that would have swung it in his favor. Most definitely. 19 kills for the Russians, 23 for the militia. Still anybody's game. I feel like still anybody's game. We'll see. It's gonna come down to CQB, and that's honestly like a 50-50 shot. For a public player, for a skill player, you know, tilts in their favor. But if it's just a normal public versus normal public, you know, 50-50. Let's go check out new BTR position. Oh, it wasn't a position up here. I would have said that was a solid position, but it's super low on ammo, and it wants to take out the BTR or the BRDM.
Yeah, definitely.
This could be light right away, though. Tell them to get ready.
Alright, squad 1, we're off the road now.
Alright, they know we're coming up. They'll last about
BTR's low on ammo would be very tempted to yeet it straight in the middle of the hilltops, all guns blazing, maybe try and lay an ambush in the objective as possible. I think that's sort of the plan. Not exactly yeeting it in there, but to force them to look north while the infantry pushes in from the south. Nice smoke. Russians able to get in there aggressively. Losing a couple. Looks like. Oh no! Liverpool takes out a couple friendlies unintentionally. Line beam's gonna hop out. Gets taken out by Merrick almost immediately. Oh wow. They're trying to get in here. Pushing the BTR in. They need the cannon going. There they go. They can get this BRDM. Can it get it? Can it get it? BRDM goes down, but the BTR may go down. So Russians have completed their objective, but at what cost? Will they be able to get anybody out? Will they be able to save anybody? As now it turns down to it's sort of just a death match to the end. We've got 6 Russians versus 10, 11 possible militia. Yeah, Lucky Boys, you read the situation, or Lucky Strife, you read the situation perfectly. Yeah, just yeet it in there and take out the BRDM. It wasn't exactly. The idea was they pushed in and then they had infantry pushing from the south. Good crossfire. It forced the BRDM to look south while the BTR came in, and it just couldn't swivel in time.
Yeah, if you see anything, go ahead and light it up.
We're gonna look around the front.
I'm in the building upstairs too.
You see an entrance?
Our building, first floor, northeast corner.
Don't see anything.
There's one in the north building, second floor. Definitely one in the north building, second floor.
How do they do this?
Top floor, this one.
7. Seven in that building alone.
Finally, I'm not sure where it is.
Trying to get a good angle. Let's. I'll follow
Go ahead and watch it
somebody.
while we wait for these guys on the eastern wall to get in.
They're just waiting on these guys to get inside.
Got it.
3, 2, 1.
Good little assaults. Look at that. They followed through with what they were supposed to do. A little slow on the actual vaults in. They didn't need to go prone, but the idea was there. That's good to see.
Alright, I can hear the radio. It's my east.
So now they're trying to dig down the radio.
My east.
Copy that.
It's to these underground.
Which floor side?
Do you see anybody on the radio? One in second story side.
Radio is near command. Radio is right next to command.
No, it's not.
Be very careful crossing the street. They definitely have one-times infantry in the north building. They can use the underground passages to move between the two buildings.
So Spaceman and Termy taking shots at Todd.
I'm bleeding.
I'm coming downstairs.
You hear this radio?
Spaceman goes down to the BTR. Termy goes down to frag. No, frag's blocked by something. Frag out possibly to Termy. Maybe go too far. Yeah, way too far. Wow, is that really grenade range? I feel like that is such a long grenade range. You're throwing it over a building.
A lot to the right.
It's only a two-story building, I guess.
11. Two main gun left.
I can't dig this radio. Godzilla, you hold those. Cobra, you got any smokes left, buddy?
Coming.
If you got smokes, I suggest you. Yeah, you want to throw
Suppress
that north.
that northeast corner
Copy.
a little bit. Outside.
Also, I have no idea if infantry in these sandbags with the radio.
There's no. Leonard thinks is right. He's right in the positioning.
Front door.
It's just the height is wrong.
He went right.
Alright, good luck, Cobra. Awesome, man. Come over here. Come over where I am.
Copy.
Use your shovel to dig under this sandbag.
Got it. Digging out.
Alright, we got two smokes in this two-story building, Long Dart. They're trying to push out.
Roger. Alright, so we're covering the exit in the south building. You just cover that north building. We're about to dig their radio.
Alright, yeah, they're trying to make a push.
No, you're not.
Roger.
You guys start to fall back to the
Descend
underground. Cad and Clyde's only one to
Awesome,
hold up. Looks like they took out. No, Termy manages to make it back in.
Alright, watch the
We
front
got
door.
Efink, Termy, Cyclone, Cad, Clyde in the northern building. Sinister Shaco, the Goon, Yuzi, and Kuba in the southern building.
Do we need some suppressive fire?
They're falling back, it looks like. Cad and Clyde the only one going to be on that top floor. Everybody else going to sort of hold the underground.
Watch the front door.
Put some rounds front door. Low.
Yeah.
Low as you can.
Gonna hold the underground. They're shooting him here.
How many sandbags they put up here?
How's that radio?
I think just 2 ways.
We're digging sandbags so we can get near the radio.
Reloading main gun, one left. Last sandbag.
Good call to push underground.
I'm hoping they've got more on the other side, so you still got cover to dig the radio. You on the radio?
I don't see it.
Damn it, I can hear a thing.
It seems like it's a bit more northeast.
Jesus.
We at least have 1 or 2 guys in this building still.
I can definitely hear it from my position. I can hear it. It's not underground, is it?
I don't know, is it? And underneath
No,
us?
I'll be watching the middle door. You watch the
Underneath.
right door.
Underneath.
It could be underneath this, so it could be where the radio is.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is lagged hard as fuck.
So they've got
I
update
can't see it, so I think it is underneath us in the tunnels.
Yeah, it must be.
4, 6.
Alright, gentlemen, we need to go get the radio.
No, 5.
It's underneath.
7
Platoon command
versus 7 Russians, 8 militia. Still really even game. Not anymore. Godzilla goes down to Sinister Shaco.
Alright, we got a guy pushing out of the tunnels on the southern building.
Not pushing out.
Can I go with you on the
Copy.
Friday?
Is this?
We just lost Godzilla.
Across?
I don't think so.
Alright, gun arm, hop out. You're on your own.
Copy that.
Good call for the driver to hop out. No point. They're not really going to be maneuvering too much more.
Alright, come on, y'all.
Alright, make sure you're following me here. Alright,
Cover,
right
can you
in front of me. If you've got frags, let's off them in through the door first.
Frags are screaming.
I got no frags.
I got one. One frag.
Oh, don't do it this early.
Frag first.
Well, me, you go first, run the rabbit.
I guess it's fine. He thinks they pushed out.
Let me hear it.
Maybe
He's gonna have a pretty strong position.
the person who died maybe should have communicated he was going. He was
footsteps
pushing.
underneath us. Just be still. I think there's footsteps underneath us. Yeah, they're consolidating on the radio underneath us.
Good luck.
2, can you dismount, go into that northern building? You'll need to go downstairs.
Copy.
You can take that blueberry out to your east with you.
Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to push from both sides at once.
Radicu,
2 and Radicu are going to push in the northern building. We're going to push down these stairs.
We're pushing it.
Don't be afraid pre-fire corners as you go in. 2, northern side. Northern side. Northern entrance. You can get down from the north.
Copy.
Radicu, go with who?
Yeah.
Radicu, can you go with 6?
The northern building.
With 6? 6.
Or, CPS, follow me.
To be honest, I didn't know there's a tunnel on this map after all the times I did it.
Alright, so there's 2 entrances. The radio's underneath that thing.
Don't stack on each other.
Oh, this is a bad position. They got strong down there.
Well, we're fucking.
Yo, ammo bag?
No, I'm out.
Alright, Radicu, make sure we go in as a unit. Alright, stairs are right here. Anyone got a frag?
No, you're safe.
Anybody watching this?
Alright, you ready to push?
Ooh. Yeah, they got a lot of guys watching this.
Alright, we're gonna do this quickly. It's important you come behind me with your trigger ready. Alright, on 3. 3, 2, 1, pushing.
That's the only way I see it.
Come on, guys, down. Keep up the aggression. Oh no. They lost him.
You got me? Shit.
Alright, he goes down. The aggression was there for the first two. It slowed down on the last one, maybe. There's a lot of guns watching that doorway. It was going to be near impossible without a lot of frags to push down here. But the frag here to... This crossfire, though. Takes out Sinister Shaco, makes the goon bleed. Cobra going down. Cobra will take out Todd. Or, take out the goon here. No, he cannot, as he goes down. Very tough hold for the Russians to try and push through that. I think that's all for the Russians. They managed to complete their objective, but they didn't manage to kill everybody, so they lost everybody. So I don't remember who wins, but in the end, it's not about winning. It's just about completing the objective and having a good time, and it's just about the experience is really what we go for. And if you're interested in participating in these events for that experience, you should check out squadops.gg. We will, if you enjoyed what you saw, when you give us a follow at twitch.tv/squadops, we would really appreciate it. We also upload our videos onto youtube.com/squadops. I was your commentator for this evening, ShadowedRitual. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As long as you enjoy watching, we would enjoy streaming. We couldn't do these streams without you. We couldn't do these events without the public players who participate in them. So we will catch you next time on Saturday for another Squad Ops event.